There it is. Good evening, good morning, whenever it is to you. Welcome to the Can't Sleep Must PaintCast, episode 2. I'm Omir Ibrahim, and I'm going to be painting things, but I spent all day fiddling with camera settings and things like that, and just turned the computer back on to start this, and it had a an update. Just dropped all my settings. I can't, I can normally manually move this camera. Nope, I have to physically move it with my hands, which is glorious. But I think it's a little bleached out. My nails are filthy. Look at that. It's a little bleached out. What I was testing it on is things that are white. Yeah, that I had that looking beautiful. So we might do some tweaks as we go on. But hey, with all that, so it took me about 2 hours to do all the tweaking earlier and finding every little setting. And I noticed at 8:50 that the camera had reset and dropped everything. Hello, Stream Dad. How are we? Yes, I managed to get that all going. Hey, I was a minute late, so 11 minutes of 2 hours work. We should also have updates to my sound, so you shouldn't hear so much of the computer, although it does mean if I do want to put any atmospheric sound on, like rain or anything like that, it just cuts that out as well. We have got, this camera remains unchanged and still a little bit jerky. We've got extra lights. I am surrounded by light bulbs. Camera angle might be a little bit better. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Let's grab the famous Jurassic Arc. And it's not terrible. Hello, Lady Slothington. More bulbs. And so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bulbs pointing at me. The main room light, which I've just stared straight at, is 100 watt. There's a bulb here. If I can kind of hide my... Yeah, you can see what it's doing. Is 100 watt. This is 80. And these room lights, like surround lights, I think are 60 or 80 each. So, how are we all doing? Merhaba. Let's paint something. So, originally, I was going to paint a LAAT. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll give you an update. I've got some, the LAAT for X-Wing. I don't know what that actually stands for, if somebody wants to fill that in. I had some toy ones to practice some paint schemes, and on a here he is for some hot LAAT action. Well done. Hello, Chris. You may have noticed. Oh, you've not. See, it's dropped it. This is what I mean. Everything had an update, and all of my settings are gone. I'd made you a moderator and editor because that's pretty much what you do. But we'll sort that out for next time. Are these things even working? Like, let me just try to see if these are going. My hands are fine. They're a little pink.
Your head isn't.
My head. That's the compressor kicking in. Hold on, I'll turn that off. You don't want me with that power. So the links are working. I also did. Let's see. There's a new one. Oh, that's working. Okay. So if you type what you normally type to check out what my my commands are doing. I mean, not on topic ban. No, we're not on topic because it's they can't ban me. I'm the broadcaster. There it is. Thought you might like that. Right, so on Sunday I did a little impromptu stream and we got a toy LAAT out. And yeah, that's especially for you. Everybody was like, well, you should probably do your LAAT to match the Jurassic Arc. So I was like, yeah, no, that's a great idea. The toy LAAT came out, and for some odd reason, I put it to a public vote as to what colour it should be. And this, oh my god, the contrast is ruining that. I know that the contrast is not being kind to it, but it's not far off what it actually looks like in real life. Yeah, public votes, not great. But we had fun, we did have a giggle. And actually, we ended up painting Yoda's ETA too. Wow, that's, yeah, we need to stop that being on a white background. That is bleached. So that's how you get Brexit. Well done. No politics here. I mean, that's fine. You know, people will be stupid. So we painted up Yoda's. We half painted it. We've got a couple more details to go. However, so today, I was like, okay, well, I'm not doing pink anymore. I'll finish that at some point. We really need to adjust those. So I took out my LAAT, and I wanted to do it Jurassic. So I started green on the top, yellow on the bottom. And I think, Chris, you've pointed this out to me before when I painted something else. It came out like this. Now, it'll be fine to Jurassic that. But it looks a lot more like something else, doesn't it? Here's one of those I prepared earlier. That's the turtle wagon right there. This is a HeroClix turtle wagon. So I thought, let's completely mix the crossovers, and we'll do black or green background. Yeah, I think so. We might have to. Have we got anything black here I can paint on? Yeah, green. People use like cutting mats, don't they? Have I got like a black piece of cut? We'll work on that. I will adjust the colours in this in a minute. So this is going to become this. I don't need anything to help my exposure. These shorts are not new. Middle-aged Jurassic Hero Turtles, yeah. There is a really cool shirt in the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles logo that says, I'm actually in my 30s. I'm like, well, can wear that for 7, how old am I? 7 more years, almost 6 more years. Oh, really? I didn't know the grid lines mix up with it. Okay, well, we'll avoid cutting mats then. We'll just get like a black table mat or something like that. So this is where we're going with this. We're going to slightly more reptilian green on the top, and I need to neaten up. So my airbrush is, if people were watching on Sunday, they would have seen the airbrush. It is a cheap $12.99 crappy airbrush. Don't worry, the inside is clean. Play with your filters during the night. It doesn't help that my compressor is also not great. It's pretty much, 40 psi or dribbles out. But, you know. So it's a little bit mucky, so we're going to tidy that up. Then I'm going to play with some oils to get some lines in. Okay, Mac can be fine, but turn autofocus off. Yeah. Oh, actually, I think my autofocus is off. I think I'm up here somewhere. You can see the colour change between the 25 light bulbs surrounding me. Solid darkish colour. I think, yeah, like a dark green, just a dark green tablecloth under here could look nice for streams. And I can always you know what I can get? I've always wanted a jeweller's apron. So it's a big leather mat that goes on the table, and it hangs down and it comes up as an apron. The idea is if you're fiddling with like diamonds or whatever, you drop something worth £10,000, it just sits in the little groove between you and the table. I'm going to get myself one of them. So yeah, where are we? Crappity crap. So what we're going to do, first of all, is going to neaten up some of these edges. And then we'll try and do some oils. That's gone a little bit thick in there, so we'll see what we can do. And then we'll do some highlights. See, the thing is as well, with the Jurassic Arcs, let's put this crappy airbrush back, throwing it around like that. It also catches food. Yeah, and I'm always just eating here. I do have a snack for a bit later on. I've got an energy drink, and I've got a Nopper. Oh, wow, that is not what that looks like in real life. Yeah, we'll play with the contrast in a minute, which my little girl calls a chomper. Is a A1 piece of card. Yeah, unfortunately, all I've got is white or, I think bright orange. So we'll play around with that in a minute. So let's leave some coloured things on camera, and we'll grab up this so that we'll focus on that, and then we can see if we can see. I don't mind if it's not like 100% real, as long as it's nice and bright and good. But this is a little bit ridiculous. That's gone the wrong way. There's the table. There's a felt or velvety piece of to kind of break up the light. Yeah. See, the thing is as well with a lot of streams, like I've noticed a lot of standards when I go through streams, right? So purple lights behind you. Nope, I'm not having that. I've noticed. What else? Stretch a piece of clothing over the table. I'll just put my shirt. Yeah, and a lot of painters have quite dark tables, and obviously having a light table might cause problems. But I like the idea of, like, my dad always used to stay in the shop, when we had the bike shops, you always used to put up like bright lights, bright colours. Everything was like neon pink and green in the window, and it was to catch people's eyes, right? Because you have to make people notice you. I like the idea that if, like, right now, if you're scrolling through Twitch and you come up on this screen, look at all this colour, right? I just want that to stand out. I want that to be something that attracts people. Right, so we are going to... This is normally for the impromptu streams. Also, the computer is winding away down there. I'm hoping that we've got a little... this is my storefront. Yeah, this is exactly it. This screen right here is my storefront. It doesn't... What's slightly different is when the council come past and clean the streets, it doesn't erase all the work you did for the past day in your storefront. That's true. Yeah, they can't watch it if they can't see it. Yeah, so it doesn't need to. It needs to look good, and it needs to look clean and presentable. Now let's find desk cam settings. Nope, that's turned it off. There it is. It's back. We've also. Oh, we'll show this off as well because this will look nice in bright colours. Look what arrived. Oh, mouse mat. Now I won't. It actually really helps. Why is there water all over the? We'll just put that back. There's advertising space on my fingers. I do see some YouTube channels that do like beauticians and things like that who write like their names on their fingers. It's probably for it's probably more to stop people like re-uploading their stuff. All right. No, why are you there? Don't you do that? Did you want to brainstorm this live over Discord? I could do, but all I'm really going to do tonight is just tweak this contrast down a little bit. If it will let me grab... It's in filters, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. See, there is a filter over. There's a colour correction filter as well. Is it gone complete? Have I got nothing there at all?
It's just paused, basically, from what I can see.
Is anybody watching? Am I dead? I've been told by my live PA that I'm dead. Still good? It's just you. Don't blame me for your incompetence. Contrast. Oh, it could be. We drag that down a little. Evening Skink, how are we doing? We are trying to correct the screen because I spent all day I spent all day tweaking things to make them look good. Lord Skink rules. And then my computer updated Streamlabs. See, there's alright. It's just the... Hold on. I've got a crazy idea. Right, that's dark. What about this one? This Turtles theme paint job. Yeah, so it wasn't intending to be that. Is that better? Because I only just bought this light bulb with this light fitting. And if I don't need it, that's annoying. Bows. Nice. Got people bowing. Yeah, that's much better, isn't it? I mean, I can see fine. Just worry, like, is it a bit dark over there? No, that's just bleaching. I'll tell you what, let's move this away. That's going to wobble the light a little. Oh, God. It's just a light bulb in a thing. Let's give it all the way up here. It's right next to a cactus. That'll get nice and warm. And then just, a little bit more ambience. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, that looks okay, doesn't it? That doesn't look too bad. And I'm still elbows to the table, still in a pretty good condition. I've got this in my eye, according to this camera, but never mind. And actually, I need to tweak that one as well. It's all exciting, this, isn't it? Oh, God. Oh, no. The filter thing's gone full screen. I can't see anything. Where's the OK button to make it go away? Done. Yeah, how did you get yellow to come up? That was impressive. It's still a bit much, isn't it? But I'll just paint everything on an angle. Okay. This camera now needs to give me its properties. And it needs to give me its control. There it is. So that I can properly frame. What even is that behind me there? I mean, like, that's a T-Rex, but normally it's a bit more down. There we go. There we go. Oh, you can see my breasticles. There we are. Brilliant. This is great. It's the content people come here for, right? Right, we're there. So I'll rehash. I intended to do this like this, but then I painted it like this, and I'm like, it looks like this. It even has the top guns, which so this is a HeroClix model, and it actually has rules for the guns, and they are called wobbly. They are called almost useless roof guns, because they can only shoot things that are bigger than the car. HeroClix. It's not dead, but it's getting that way. Does it have a pizza launcher? Yes. There's a rule called pizza time. So there's a dial for like taking damage. And on the back, this is the pizza dial. So each round, you basically guess which. Your name just changed colour as well. You guess which turtle you'd like to empower. You roll a dice, and if you get the right turtle, brilliant. Come for the LAAT, stay for the hot pizza talk. Cool. Right, we are. We'll leave this up. We'll leave this here for inspiration. I don't know. Well, that's going to fit. More red. Mine was pink to annoy people, because you'd be surprised how much that actually annoys people. It started off as a joke, but it actually annoys people. But now, I decided to go on brand and keep everything. So yeah. So the other thing as well is I painted these years ago. So this is the second one. The first one with the lights in it. Chris knows that one. Was originally painted in mid 2006. 2016. Mesh followed by a space. Oh, nice. Huh. Well, isn't he clever? Yeah, so I am a bit of a different painter now. Compared to... So this one, for instance, is a model of a similar sort of age. But... What? Don't crush me. It'd take a big crusher. But it would feel silly for not knowing how to do it. You're just typing weird colours in the chat now. I like this. Yeah, so this is a more modern, an updated version of a ship that was painted. Actually, this was the first arc I repainted. And this would be the third. So the challenge might be to make this into the turtle wagon in a good new me good at things style, but also let it run in a squad with this and look okay. Because actually, these two run together at the minute, and I think they look kind of fun together. Iron Man and the Jurassic Ark. Tony Stark. Hold on, right. I need to have a look up here. Right down there. Right. My wet palette is far too far away. Give me a second. Or we can use the proper screen. We'll do this. No, don't do that. Click it. What are you doing? Holding on to his butt. Good. Hold on to your butts. It's not sounding like a cigarette hanging out your mouth, is it? Yeah, we got this. Let's do some paint. So, yeah, we're going to tart that up first. I've kept the two colours that were sprayed onto that are, well, one of them is a mixed paint. Oh, God, where's it gone? It is clearly not the main medium, but I mixed this up ages ago, and it does a lot of my green stuff, so I can, not that sort of green stuff. I just realised also on that BRB screen that I didn't resize the pictures like I did on all the other screens, so never mind. We'll get to that. Right, this lid can come off. This, all the brushes, actually we need this one. How are we doing, anybody? How are we doing anyway? That's really wet. Ugh. How's everybody doing anyway? Second episode. How did I make it through another week? I think it's what we've done. Should at least take the LAAT to dinner before implying it's a tart. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I do like that this is all all just in colour now. It looks like everybody's early Facebook statuses when you typed that it was never like off to dinner tomorrow. It's like, oh, Mary is off to dinner tomorrow. I did it. Let's grab, because I realise that camera has just do you know what, actually it's a round camera, we can just do it. Where's the camera gone? It's going well today and it's going to come back wonky. Yep, we're back in there. We had computer but it were just keyboard, all it were, no even screen. Wonders where I don't even know where I went. All I was trying to do is lift the camera up a little bit. Give me your properties. Give me your configure video. Give me up. There we go. I'm not so hidden. If I kind of squidge around here, I can get my elbow on the table a bit easier then. Right. We're going to save those details. Oh, it's turned. No, that one's fine. That one can have autofocus. It doesn't matter. Mouse. Come on, we got you a new mouse, Matt. What are you doing? Oh, it's literally like a 1/4 inch above where it needs to. Oh no, it's shot 12 inches off to the left now. I might change the. No, I didn't really want it. Oh, never mind. I might change the chair fund to fix Omer's computer. Let's wick some of this out. Oh, by the way, with the exposure is much better now. On which one? I had an anonymous £50 donation to the chair fund. If you're watching, the important one, good. Does that get us better? Good. Yeah, I do look a little pink. Yeah, I had an anonymous £50 tip. It went through the tip system and everything. So obviously it ticked that. I don't know who you were. I imagine you're watching this. So thank you so much. That's put me so close to getting the chair that, a little bit more, I'll be able to actually order it and just kind of bump the rest myself. I've been looking at some chairs for sort of 80, 90. I've spotted £150 chair. If I could get that would be incredible. But, whoever you were, thank you so much. I wish I could thank you somehow or give you something. Thought the LAAT looked like Disney's Captain Crocodile from Robin Hood. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right, it does. I love that film. I really love that film. Right, let's tidy up some of the yellow first. Yeah, there's some mucky bits because my airbrush is crap and there's some splatter across the top. Let's get some yellow out. The yellow is Avalon Sunset. Doo-doo. That looks really vibrant. And do you know what? That is a little bit brighter than the real colour, but it kind of looks nice, doesn't it? Again, it's engaging. It's bright. It's catchy. Oh god, there we go. Oh god, what happened in here? I set this up like an hour ago. Just dropped a little bit of water in. There's no paint coming out. What do we say when the paint doesn't come out? Stop squeezing it. How did I get this pot? This is. Oh, I've thrown them all the other end of the room now. I bought a load of empty ones of these. These come out, and then I just decanted paint into them. And then these stickers, just I don't know if the edge is here somewhere. It's not really a sticker, but it's not really a label. It just, I guess it is a bit sticky, but it just kind of a bit like saran wrap. What do you call it in our country? Cling film. It just adheres to things. Right, we have got to get a toothpick. And yeah, I've got 50 of them. I paid a bit too much because I wanted them to get here quick. But static tape. Is that what you weird maple munchers call it? That might be empty, mightn't it? I haven't got any more of this. Cling film, good. Like a normal evening. Lee TT2, how are we doing? Saran wrap, you call it saran wrap as well. I love little weird differences like that. As much as we mock things like that, I love when there's like the trousers pants one. There is static tape stuff that clings to itself. So there's a whole thing recently about cling film not being as sticky as it used to be. They've apparently changed something to make it more easily recyclable, or at least it breaks down or something like that. We need this turtle wagon on screen now. It makes it less sticky. Excellent, Tanya. Yes, I'm good. Thank you very much. I'm having trouble getting some yellow out of this begging pot. This was going to be a Jurassic LAAT. I can't remember what it was. Oh, Dilophosaurus, I think I came up with. But really, the only Dilophosaurus that can exist in X-Wing is the Star Viper, right? So we need a turtle name for this, for the LAAT. Latinado? Splanter? No, that's weird. That's it. I'm out of this country. That was the last straw. Changing cling film's recipe. Yeah. Now it's the Don Latello. Yes, that's the one. I'll give you a Corrin card with your Corrin ship. Might as well hang the flag at half mast. That's your personal problem, Chris. I don't really need to know. Don Latello. Beautiful. I'm going to have to do 4 of them with... no. Oh, I could do 4 Torrents, though, couldn't I? Teenage Mutant Hero Torrents. Alright, I better get buying some more models. I had to beg and scrape those ones because I didn't want to buy another thingy. Big kit. Anybody got new toys yet, by the way? Venus de LAAT. No, Venus de Milo does not exist. Listen, right? Listen. Before we get started, you're making me turn on the rank cam, which still is called the intermission. I'm really accepting when media changes, adds new characters and things like that, right? And I like new versions. I love all versions of the Turtles. I'm a big fan of the Turtles, right? And I do like every version of them that have come out to some degree, except for Venus de Milo. And it's not because she's a girl, right? It's simply because she's there. The whole point of the Turtles is it's the 4 brothers. They have their father figure, they have their friends, but it's the 4 brothers. And the whole point of the Turtles is that one person really doesn't add up to much in their world. You know, it's hard for one person to make a difference. But the 4 brothers together can do anything. They can literally fight intergalactic beings, right? 4 of them can do anything. When you add a 5th, it makes everything the 4 did completely useless. It means it just... God damn it. She wasn't a bad character. It was a bit like, I do magic, and it was a bit weird. But she wasn't a bad character. It's just that she didn't need to be there at all. And I didn't even watch that much of it because it annoyed me so much. Right? I like when they add, weird 5th turtles, I can't remember his name. Spike, right? Who is one of, in various versions, he's another turtle. He's Raphael's pet, and he kind of joins the turtles. But it's always a joke that there's another turtle because it's only ever the 4 brothers. Venus de Milo can do one, and her name's Venus. It's not. The others were artists. Venus de Milo's a piece of work, right? That'd be like calling one of the turtles Mona or the Sistine Chapel. I actually really want a turtle called the Sistine Chapel now. Anyway, back to painting. Now we've got that over with. We're live again. Blocks, Omer. Yeah, you can block me over my turtles, my turtle opinions. I'll take that one to the grave. Right? I'm like, we've talked about it before. There's no point in this. When they've changed Marvel characters to look more like the TV ones, that's cool. When they, other than... raises his handbag. Spicy turtle opinions. It's not spicy. Most turtle fans would agree with me, right? And I know that I'm in there are people that would hate the fact I prefer, and I know, Chris, you're going to get me on this one, I prefer the coloured turtle bandanas. That's what I grew up with. I appreciate the red ones and I really like them, but my turtles are multicoloured. My favourite turtles are actually the 3 animatronic movie turtles. The 4 in the 3 animatronic movies. No, I like the red ones, but to me the red ones are the dark, dangerous, stealthy, how do I put it, like assassin turtles, right? They were bred and raised to kill Shredder, and they did it, right? And that's the comic. But the other versions, they're more jovial and they're funnier, that's when it's get the fuck out the door. Close it, don't let it hit your ass. It can hop my ass all at once. Yeah, like they're different turtles, and they're my favourite versions of the movie ones. And then there's the the cartoon ones, which really doesn't actually hold up as a good show, if you ask me. Fun to watch, but not good. Turtle noses, yes or no? How do you mean turtle noses? As in getting the thing where people get a turtle tattooed to their nose, and I think we can do it. It looks like a hero turtle. Or do you mean should the turtles have noses? And I'll always love the turtles. The live action series was quite fun. And again, Venus de Milo was a reasonable character. She had some reasonable plots. She just didn't need to be there. It's not the point of the turtles to add another turtle. And a female one. It was always like the part of the fun was, that one of them would fancy April, and it was a bit weird, but it was a bit funny. Adding a turtle that they might actually mate with. This has gone so thick in here. Outrage, the new movie turtles had big nostrils. Yeah, I didn't. The design of the turtles grew on me. Of the new, is it Michael Bay? Yeah. The design of those turtles grew on me. They're not my turtles, but they're turtles I enjoy. I thought those movies were completely stupid and fun. I'll paint my turtles with all red bandanas. Do it. Do your turtles with red bandanas. If I had enough turtles to do all the different models, I would. Watch, if you can go to you probably have watched it. Watch Turtles Forever. It mashes them all together. It's great fun. Look at this. That's a horrible brush. I did like the elevator scene. Yeah, that was fun. They originally looked a lot worse because they were supposed to be aliens, weren't they? Yeah, I think it's in the second one. Is it the second one? No, I think it's the first one, the elevator scene. But yeah, it's fun, and it got their personalities. There's always been a running joke between me and some friends that Leonardo is a CUNT, and because he's my favourite turtle. Who's your favourite turtle? Put it in the chat. Or hail the algorithm. In that one, Leo really was a CUNT. Are you a Raph fan? Are you angry like Raph? There are genuine studies, educational studies into what your favourite turtle says about you as a person. Because in a lot of other media, like Power Rangers and things like that, they were. There used to be a bit more there. They were all presented, everybody's presented as equal, but the Turtles goes, no, these are different. Like, they're equal but different. Like, they need to work together to achieve things, but they're very different people. That paintbrush just went crunch. But yeah, so me and a very good friend of mine was a massive Turtles fan. The same person I had the Turtles pizza party. I think we talked about on that on here. Donnie. We got 3 of the 4. We could actually become the Turtles now if somebody picks Mikey. I really want to see a Michelangelo Spider-Man crossover comic movie cartoon series, whatever. How much fun would that be? This all gloopy. So I know this is terrible, like form for mixing your paint, but I need to get some gloop going on here. I went with a friend to see the second movie, and I was sitting there, it's not my turtles, whatever. And it was one of the things that kind of changed my mind about this sort of stuff. And there's the moment, spoilers for the second, I can't remember what the second Turtles movie is called. But there's a bit where they're in a plane. Alright, yeah, it's a big plane. And the control, it's crashing, right? And the control board gets smashed, right? And Donnie grabs his staff, which, has sparky things on it, out of the portaloo. Yeah, why not? Out of the portaloo. And he shoves out of the sewers, isn't it? Or is that... It's a very generic name for a Turtles movie. That's running. Let's hold that brush. And he smashes his staff down into the controls, just through, a gaping, sparking hole in the controls, and starts steering the plane. And I went, yeah, all right, fine. I'll go with it. Let's just have fun. And then they started steering the plane by firing a tank in the back of the plane. And I was like, yeah, this is stupid, and it's a stupid movie about stupid turtles, and I'm going to have a stupid good time watching it. And I loved it. I wouldn't say I loved every minute of it. I really enjoyed, in the first one of those, the bit where Raph is like, confessing his love for his brothers, and then they don't die. That's some good comedy. No, they're fun. They are what they are. The only turtles I've not watched at all because the look of them really doesn't. It's a bit like how Star Wars Resistance. I haven't watched that because just the look of it just doesn't do much for me. I'm sure it's fine, but it just doesn't make me want to watch. The Vanilla Ice scene. Oh, of course, yeah. Oh, that now you're gonna have Turtle power stuck in my head, and all the other ones from that movie. We'll get onto those movies in a sec. But yeah, the newest Turtle series where Raph is like huge and the leader. Again, you've messed the dynamic of the Turtles up. Like that, I just haven't watched it. Just hasn't interested me. I think there's another one as well. Well, they've gone into space as they inevitably do. But no, the 2012 or 2013, because they're all series are obviously named after the year they came out. Yeah, the all over bandana is weird. They did that in the live action series as well, and it didn't look too bad. Oh, I've got yellow on the wing. It's fine. It's just patching up some bits here. But the 2012 or 2013 series is amazing. I love it. Ice Cream Kitty, the story with Splinter and Shirai and all that, great, love it, really good. Sat and watched it with my little, and so we call the 1987 Turtles, the series that led into Turtles Forever, is great. Is that the 2003, the no pupils in the eyes series? The Karai, Splinter stuff, Ice Cream Kitty, a lot of the in jokes as well. So yeah, my little the Triceratons and all that. Yeah. I haven't watched too much of that. I've got some computer games of it. Weird enough, because Turtles is Turtles when it comes to a computer game. That new one's coming out as well. I'm really excited about that. It looks like the old Hyperstone heist. So this paint looks like it's splodging on, and it kind of is, but it's really thin. So it will just dry out and hopefully won't look too splodgy. All of my Jurassic... Here's the story. Here's the secret. All of my Jurassic Arcs, all the yellow on them is terrible. I think this is the only one that went well, because that's a nice bright yellow. My Wolf one, with the double guns and all the battle damage, is done that way because the paint is like a 1/4 inch thick. But no, my favourite are the live action movie Turtles. I love those movies so much. Walked into Woolworths and found a VHS of it. I didn't even know it was out. I think it got a very limited run. I don't think it got a cinema run at all. I did read about the history of it all, but I need to do that again. That was an interesting read. Are we on? Oh, we didn't adjust the focus, did we? We're still on the table. Start with Japanese uniform, World War II. I don't really trust Japanese people around turtles, to be honest. Turtle soup. And the whole, like, the Japanese... My missus has just looked at me like I said something horrible. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles are from Japan. Well, they're not from Japan, the turtles. And they eat turtle soup, and Shredder's always on about turtle soup. Oh, God, my arm's really wobbling here. Right, let's get the focus back in line. Painting all this time with no focus. You're wondering where you're going? Yeah, like... Do I want to make the turtles Japanese? Oh, Lozzie Lou Boo, thank you very much for the follow. Have I got sound? I haven't got my earpiece in, so I didn't hear if anybody heard that. I think I know who you are, but obviously we're not gonna call out people are. Thank you very much. How are you? Still listening to Stained? We are painting a turtle LAAT for people who are just tuning in. Yeah, live action ones, really good fun. I love all the bloopers. Timely reference, yeah. I love all the bloopers, like the fact that when the turtles... Oh, if you get the DVDs, they've changed it, but on the original VHS, and when the turtles laugh, you can see the actors inside their mouths, and it is truly, truly terrifying. There's a bit at the end of the first one where they all hug, just after Splinter does the "I made her funny." I think Raph, because they, obviously, like they're in the mouths and they can't really see what they're doing, just socks Donnie or Leo, just socks him in the face, and you see the whole suit wobble where he hit him so hard. You can also see set lights in the background of that scene, which you can see in Jurassic Park. as the T-Rex attacks the car. But yeah, no, Turtles are great. Just a really special time that the Turtles came out. Like, these days, I was trying to... So, yeah, my daughter calls the 2012-13 series My Turtles, her Turtles. And the older Turtles, the 1987 Turtles, which is apt because it's the year I was born, she calls them Daddy's Turtles or Your Turtles. So when she wants to watch them... Hold on, I can't quite reach without tipping everything over any of the new Turtles. Oh, there's one. There's season 1. What year is it? 2014, so I'm imagining it came out in 13. But that's a great series. Turtle power. Turtle power. Turtle power. Teenage Mutant Hero. Ninja Turtles. What was it at home for you, Chris? Was it Ninja or Heroes? I think the UK was the only place it was Heroes, if I'm right. Right, let's not worry about too much like the complete underneath. We're not going to see a lot of that, are we? It was Ninja for you as well. It's just us that decided it was too violent then. Oh, yellow doesn't look too great on that camera, does it? We're not pussies. Hey, we could have dealt with it. It was the politicians and the cancel crew that didn't like it. I think what was it? Let's taught them to be fighting teens was what we had. We've got bigger things to worry about, like them down south. Yeah, Splinter taught them to be fighting teens, which I think is a little bit more violent than the word ninja. But I'm guessing ninja was in 9 months of winter. Yeah, I imagine it was just the ninja was a buzzword because they banned in the live action movie. There's a scene where Mikey does a load of nunchuck stuff and ends up like another night they load like a nunchuck off, kind of like the scene in Indiana Jones where they do the sword and then he just shoots him, but it was meant to be him fighting back, but he had the shits. They do that, but it got cut out when I watched it on VHS. It was years and years later I bought somewhere here a DVD box set. You don't need it on Blu-ray, trust me. And yeah, it was like, oh my god, there's more scenes in here. Oh, there was also a scene where they find some turtle wax in a drawer in the old house where Raph's unconscious. Spoilers, sorry, for a movie from the 90s, early 90s even. Yeah, they find some turtle wax and they give a funeral to a pizza. They find a pizza box that's obviously been there ages and it's, desiccated and dead. And they sing the funeral march for it and sort of give it a salute and the rites. Fun movies. The second one, Secret of the Ooze, is funnier. It's almost like the Gremlins 2 connection, where it became a comedy more than anything else. And then the third one, not great, but I enjoy it. I missed out on a lot of the things that made the first two kind of fun, and a lot about what made the Turtles fun anyway. How are we doing on that follow account? 38. So all of my other so there are certain criteria you meet to become an affiliate with Twitch, so that you can take subscriptions and do bits and stuff like that. I am at the end of this one. I'll have done all of the. You have to do I think 7 different days. This will be the 7th days. They're horrible movies, but the costumes. Oh yeah. The fact that those actors could do backflips, legitimately do backflips in those big suits as well. Yeah, so I've hit almost all of the criteria to become a Twitch affiliate, other than followers. When I hit 50, as long as I keep all the other stats up, then we'll have made it. And then I can start. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to do some. If it hits today, I doubt very much. I don't know. 12 in a day is going to be hard to hit. But if we hit it, and I'm going to really start plugging that on someone like the X-Wing groups and stuff like that, I have got X-Wing alt arts to give away. Set up Twitch to notify me when you go live. Did it? Nope. Hopefully the follow makes that work now. It might do. I have when I follow. I'll swap followers for average view count. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll have that. So when I do this guy, so if I type in Stream Dad, bosh, you get Bluebush's account. I watch him pretty much every day. And if he streams more than once, I'll get a notification about the first one, but no more. Let's go extra. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? We are turning a LAAT. It was going to be Jurassic, but it's turning into a turtle van. So notifications hit and miss. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I've never missed a notification for bigger streamers like companies and things. Funny that. I live on Twitch. He says, I have more and more. I probably have, because I'm more into... I'm not so into gaming unless somebody's really playing something I love. I'm an Android developer. I know for a fact notifications about... Oh, well, there you go. They're straight from the Blue Bush's horse mouth. Don't know if that's sense. I'm painting out of this pot, by the way, because this is watered down for airbrushes. So I can. And oh, do you want to see one of my tricks? Do you want to see a painting trick? These don't stay open sometimes, right? We've all got these, haven't we? I'm going to find a spare one rather than the one that's on my... that I'm currently using. Here's one. Nope. I cleared up too well. Is there one under the keyboard? There usually is. Nope. Right, anyway, we're going to use this one. See these little things that you get on the ends of your paintbrushes? I'm going to try and tip it without tipping it out. We go here. And we go here. Oh, we got the follow. I can't see the name. I can't see it. Where is it? Oh, I know who that is. It used to be... It's different now. The arcane one. Thank you very much for the follow. We're getting there. Limmy most days now and only when he's on because of Discord. Yeah, there is a Discord. If you go to... I haven't actually done it today. If you go on my link tree here, you should find the link. Oh, first game next year, I was going to send you a link as well. Push the lid back far enough, it latches onto the little sticky out bit and stays open. See, it should, right? But no. It just wants to catapult paint everywhere. Yeah, I need a specific Discord one, don't I? I can do that, but I know what's going to go wrong. So, but yeah, I stick these little fellas in the backs of the lids. Push the little thing. I don't want it. It'll flick everywhere. Right, ready? I'm going to get the models out of the way. It's going to flick everywhere. If it doesn't, then yeah, I know the lid latch is on, but like, you gotta like like that. It's there, but it's a bit terrifying. Oh, this brush is getting ruined. I need new brushes. I'm going to get some of those Rosemary and Co ones. Thank you very much for the tip on the pot. I'm terrified of it now, though. And I may have just put my thumbnail through the wet piece of paper. I'll leave my little thing over there. It comes on here. It's a terrible design. You should just do this to all your paints. This is better. This, poor. This, better. This, even better. Right? Check out. For those that paint. So, pots, terrible, right? There are people here that don't paint. I know that now. So, this is your standard. One of them, right? They're just standard little thingy. Well, on Monday after use it. Nah, they won't move to droppers. They want you to ruin your paint. I'll get my tinfoil hat on and tell you about that. Look at what Instar Paint's nibs look like compared to like everyone else. Instant chap on Monday. Oh, cool. So I was 1 and 2 on them. Look at that. It's so much finer and so much easier to put on your palette or any. Oh, it's brilliant. Love it. It's easier to control. Instant Chap. Oh, is that a really bad superhero name? Hello, I'm Instant Chap. It's just like, he's like very fast, but not as fast as someone like the Flash. He's just instant. Can develop your photos really quickly. Are we still on camera if I stay there? Good. This is a comfortable angle. The most British superhero. No, that's standing in queues, man. With the patience of a saint. But he will huff about it. Porn star with a very short career. Instant, I'm done. Almost. I almost started telling a story there. But I really can't. Join in on one of the we'll do some Discord only ones. Or Patreon only ones. In the links. And I'll tell you the story of the noise. My girlfriend just laughed because she knows the story of the noise.
My dad's watching this.
Yeah. I'm there after dark, yeah. Can't sleep. Terrified of sleeping. Why am I painting them green? They're going to be grey. Why did nobody stop me? Omer fans. Not yet. I was thinking of doing, like, I don't know how you set up, like private Twitch things. I don't know how you do it. I haven't looked into it yet. I was thinking of doing, like, so either before the episode starts or after the episode ends. Is that the noise you told me about? Yes, I told you about that one. Probably shouldn't have, but I did. It's one of my most famous stories. There's some other people here that would laugh about it as well. Yeah, I was thinking about doing some private things for like before or after the episode or something. I kind of like when people do it before something goes live, because then there's like a little community that comes on with them and has fun. I really enjoy that. So something like that maybe. You all watched me waste paint on those useless top guns. What colour's the... Oh, the windows are like yellowy. I'll tell you what I'm going to do then. I'll just have to like yellow those up out of the green. Out of the green. I think we're nearly there. Just the edges of these wings. We're going to edge highlight them with a big fat broken brush. It's not really highlighting, is it? This paint's good. I don't know what this paint is, but I'll be sad when it runs out. The colours match your stream colours. They do! Look at it! Look at it. Hi, Rainbow Cryptid. How we doing? He's on Clip Patrol. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm definitely not telling the story of the noise. I was about to something. I was about to talk about something. The matching colour. I can't remember. Oh, the matching colours. So the first bigger live band I ever saw was Nightwish. And I'd seen pictures of a couple of nights before. And Tarja, the then lead singer, actually the night I saw her was the night she announced she didn't want to be with the band anymore. Don't know if it was me. Yeah, all good. Thank you very much. If you weren't here at the beginning, but I spent all day tweaking like controls and putting up new lights and that. The light overexposes everything, and the controls got unsaved. To the point where actually I changed some of these windows. I had different options in the windows and stuff, and my computer updated. Well, the Streamlabs updated and just dropped it all. It wasn't even Streamlabs; it was my camera, I believe. Bluebush warned me about that earlier. Yeah, so Tarja, I saw some pictures of the night before, and I think she was like in like an all pink dress, and she had a pink microphone stand and pink microphone. And I was like, that's pretty rock and roll. That's a good standout. Then when we saw her, she was all in like a very faded yellow, and again her microphone stand was yellow and her microphone was yellow, and I was like, that is rock and roll. And then she left the band and kind of did some solo things, and Nightwish is still going, so good on her, I guess. Okay, those little bits there, the framing on those can probably be yellow as well. Oh, there's so many gaps in there. We're going to do those arcs like a greyish bit, so arms. Boop, boop, boop. Does anybody like, when you watch a Twitch streamer painting like this, do you ever see them get anything done? Because I put them on in the background, and then I'll come back like 20 minutes later. I do like coordinating with my mic stand. Yes, very professional of you. I'll come back like 20 minutes later, like look back 20 minutes later, and they've painted everything. So like Tarja did with In Temptation. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. I watched yesterday Amy Lee, obviously, of Bluebush Looks at Omer with a raised eyebrow. You normally do. That's your default setting on how you look at me. I watched Amy Lee of Evanescence, who I swear when she's 80 will have a better voice than when she was 18. She's just getting better. Singing with, and I'm killing myself that I can't remember, but they were, I believe, a Japanese traditional band, and they did Bring Me to Life. And obviously, like, a lot of like Eastern music like that is in, well, for one, it's in different musical scales, like ones that we don't have. Hope my regular painting group gets things done fairly regularly. Well, good for him. Are you keeping him on track as well? I still manage to cock stuff up. Yeah, well, I never cock anything up. These little green bits that have gone under here that I need to fix. Totally meant to do that. Yeah, so a lot of sort of Japanese artists that will use different musical scales, but they were in with her because they were using a lot of like Western influences and things. And yeah, well done. You are the mod, aren't you? she just matched them perfectly, and obviously, like, the singer was singing "Bring Me to Life," and they had one of the male singers. I can't get your Discord link to work on the link tree. You're not the first person. Let's find it. Hold on, it'll be a minute. What's Evanescence? The lead singer is singing in with an accent, and she manages to like match her and work with her perfectly. If this crashes, it's because I dared to ask the computer to open Chrome. But one of the male singers does the almost like rapping parts, which Evanescence don't do live anymore, which I thought was pretty fun. But yeah, Evanescence is Amy Lee herself. Like, what a set of pipes! What a singer! Sorry, I did that off camera there, but I had to kind of lean a bit. Discord. Come on, mouse, you can do it. I believe in you. No. Discord. Where's my Discord? Come on, clickety click. I'm in. Computer's trying to take off. How dare I? I'm just going to use it in browser for now. I can't see my screen, by the way. If you're saying something, I can't really tell. Discord was almost called Bonfire. Okay, apparently so. Right, Can't Sleep Must Paint's server doesn't... Oh, no, there it is. Right, where's the sharing? I rarely use it on a computer. And I can't see, because somebody there is going, just go there, and there's the button. No, it's not there. It's not there. Is it there? Create channel, invite people. No, I just want to, like, get the link. I mean, there's no... I mean, literally in 3 different servers here. That's it. Server settings. No, I don't want to create a channel. I don't want to create a category. I'm going to have to use my phone, aren't I? Member list. No. Right, I'm going to come back to Streamlabs because you're screaming at me. Get your Discord link to where send it to me like don't murder the scream. She's like a fine wine or a good cheese. Yeah, that's a really good description of Amy Lee. I checked that she did an album for her daughter. Well, for kids. It's amazing. It's got a song called I Don't Want to Go to Sleep. Do the thing with the thing. Right. Alright, fine. This is the yellow's drying on there anyway. It gives us a minute. Okay. Oh, hold on. Back to the stream a second. Something's just turned up. Once again, I have got... That's upside down, isn't it? Hot cross. Is it a bunny or a cat this time? It's a cat. It's meant to be a bunny. Did it turn into a cat?
Yeah.
I've got hot cross bunny cat. She's good. She does look after me, don't she? Let's have some... There's the snack. Cheers, I guess. She is the best. She's literally the best person I know. Other than maybe my daughter. She's pretty cool. Do you think she's cooler than you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Today... Oh, mouthful. Oh, they got like fruit in them or something. They're really nice. Not cross bunny cats or something. Today my daughter did her phonics club after school. Came out and she had a little sticker. You know, for well done. It's got a pair of feet on it, and I kind of didn't second guess that. I should have done. She said, Daddy, sniff the sticker. It sniffed the sticker. It smells like rainbows. And I sniffed it, and it genuinely smelled like cheesy feet. It was horrible. Daughter is cooler than mum. I'd absolutely tell them both that. Yeah, I know you would. She should be watching. Not my daughter, she's asleep. How cool is she? This is how cool she is, right? It's what? 10 o'clock at night. I'm talking this loud. There is no closed door between me and my daughter in bed. Doesn't wake up. How cool's that? All the parents in here just got jealous. User settings? Is it in there? No. No, it's not. Can't sleep, must paint. There it is. Change avatar. No, it's all fine. Escape this. Can I... I'm being an idiot, aren't I? Can I just grab the link? Does that work? Like the address? There's a love fest going on in the chat. Hold on. Check the chat. Somebody try that link. Bum's already going numb. I'm on 3 cushions. That's what doing the thing with the thing means, clearly. Those hot cross buns are great. They've got like cranberry in them or something.
Raspberry and white chocolate.
Raspberry and white chocolate. Set up an invite, not familiar enough. No, neither am I. I don't know. I'll suss all that out. You've all got me on various other social medias. Ping me a message on something if you want to get into the Discord, and I'll find you that way. Right, we're back at the turtle wagon. Raspberry. Doesn't seem to have worked. Brilliant. Great. It's just me not knowing how it works. Yeah, we'll get on with painting for now. 3 cushions for my bum. Because the chair hurts. Right, painting. What's next? It's not the hardest thing to paint, is it? I'm going to make it look a little bit more realistic. Oh, I could repaint this. Not tonight. But I could. That looked good up on the shelf. I'm going to keep that up on the shelf as well later. Discord invite link. To what? Do I have to find... Hold on. Invite people. Fine. Oh! Copy. No, I don't just want to... Just letting me invite one person. Chris, if you're watching, I'm inviting you. That's it. It's just one person on a list. But now I've got... Oh, my invite link will expire in 7 days. That seems familiar. Right, I'll dump that in the chat now. Don't copy that. Okay. I have copied it, but I haven't pasted it. What happens now? What have I broken? Are you having me on? What have I done? Get back to the invite link screen. I have to go between... I'm back, but if I go there, I can't see you. So I'm going to go there. You should be able to edit the link. Oh, and what can I do to the link?
Would you like me to read it out?
Oh, yeah. The missus is going to read what you're typing. Or send a server an invite link.
Instructions unclear, Dick caught in Discord.
Edit invite link. Expire after. Hour, 6 hours. Let's do...
Under the link it says edit invite link.
Yep, I'm there now. We're on a delay, aren't we? Hello, people watching the stream that don't know what's going on. I'm painting this like that. Soon. But I can't see you right now.
You can change it to never. You can do it!
You can do it never? Oh, right. Expire after never. Max number of uses. No limit. Generate. Grant temporary. No, that's fine. Okay. Generate new link. We've got a new link now. The limit does not exist. There is no limit. We ready? So I can click this now, right? I can paste this, and now that is my link. Ready? Bosh. Press enter. Get into my Discord. There's not a lot there. Create a Discord command with that link. I will, but if I try to open up 2 Chrome windows, everybody dies straight up. That was a Tracy Smothers reference. I don't know if anybody here knows who Tracy Smothers was. Right, no, I'm not painting that. I'm painting that. What am I doing now? There's not a lot. Should we just block in some colours? Yeah, and then we can put in the oils. Because a friend of mine, link worked. Banging. I didn't just say banging in a public forum. Wicked. It's all working now. That link me took to an adult chat site. You found it. Well done. That's your special link. That's your special link for Husky Big Balls. Your new boyfriend, by the way. Oh, wait. It's your Discord. Got me there. Omer fans. Bluebush played a daddy dating game and we created Husky Big Balls. Right, let's do some... Should we do some metallics? Let's take it easy. Let's do some metallics. We don't want to... Yes, it's catching on. Check out this clip. Who's already posting clips of me? What have I said? What have I done? I won't try to watch a video now. The computer will run out of coal.
It was the banging thing after you mocked me.
It was me banging, yeah. Well, years ago, we parked up outside my friend's house.
No.
And my missus went, "Oh, wicked! We parked bang outside the house." Even more common than that, and it's just evolved into totally setting up a Tinder profile called Husky Big Balls. Yeah, it just evolved to just like, "Oh look, we parked," just over and over again because she's common like that. I need a brush. I need a brush to scoop out the silver paint. Because I'm going to put silver paint on a wet palette. Because I'm mental. I don't even care about the infection. Oh my little girl. So I don't know if it's part of what's going on at the minute. I doubt it. They don't play tag. They play zombies. So they're like, oh, and they have to like tag each other. It seems like they're doesn't make a difference. It seems like they're trying to. No, it doesn't make a difference. The only way that the metallic paint make a difference is if it goes over the edge and gets under into the sponge. But I've got a spare sponge, ritzy like that. What was on about? The zombies. They play zombies instead of tag. I've forgotten how much you've got to. I just got a notification in my ear. I'm not going to check that out. I'm just going to shake this up and eat some of this. It's not getting through the paper. No, that's not how physics work. The only way, I don't know if you've ever done it sometimes, if you've left your paint there, if it's been a few days or a week or so, and your brush isn't quite as soft as it should be, and you cut it, maybe. Don't wash your sponge with washing up liquid. That takes hours to get rid of. So what it is a sponge. Sponges and washing up liquid, they're like, I don't know what this is, they're like friends. What type of friends do this? Don't answer that. Don't clip it either. Shaking up my metal. Bleach. I never thought of that. Husky Big Balls. Are we just no uwu? No uwu. Not uwuing anything. Are we just starting up like? Are you going to be one of those people that they scout like when somebody goes missing or something like that, and people scour the internet and find any reference to who they are or anything like that? Bluebush, are you just going to scour the internet anytime somebody says a combination of the words Husky Big Balls? You're there. He's mine. Ooh, really good. Sorry, this is really good. I know this isn't. I need to get some balls in here. I left too long a gap there, didn't I? It's all gone. It's all gone to shit. That Tinder profile belongs to me. Back off. Alright, it's all yours. Any crumbs in my bed? That'd be good. We blob some here. We blob some there. We blob it everywhere. There. That's some good blobbage. Now. Oh, wow. We're going to get this thing back on camera for a few seconds just to hurt people's eyes. And I'm going to grab my water pot. It's a good job that I've got a can of drink today because that looks like a really nice orange juice. Oh, wow, sunny D! If I carry on like that, I am mere seconds away from starting all my videos. Hey guys, today we're painting the LAAT. I won't be doing that. Just trying to open up a pot of noodles so I can use the water within. I like to wash my brush in noodle water. Now I'm going to have to put this one down. Captain Dyspraxia strikes again. Oh, come on, lid. There we go. Clean water. Yeah, that's probably my number one tip for new painters. Have a separate pot for your metallics and your non-metallics. I mean, don't keep all your paints in one pot anyway, but I mean the water that you rinse stuff in. I've got so many snacks now. I've got the hot cross bunnies. I've got minoppers. Chompers, as my little girl calls them. There's a lot of dad cast goes on this, isn't it? But kids are a big part of your life and all that. Usually. Let's get a little tiny drop of, what do we call it? Unicorn tears, Bluebush? Unicorn tears. Need a bigger pot of that. I'm going to get the brush cleaner soon as well, so just waking up. Not if I can help it. I think it's one thing, like, you know, the oh, I hate my kids joke, but people take it so, like, people genuinely, like, you know, lockdown was hard for a lot of people, like, who still had to go to work and still had their kids and, you know, had to get them into childcare or whatever. You know, things are tough. Holidays are tough, stuff like that. I can't imagine not wanting my little girl around. Like, it's the same as the, like, take my wife. No, really, take her. God. What a horrible, despairing way to live. Sorry if you can't stand your wife. Anybody watching. Or husband. Or any of the terms that for other halves now. But multiple, I don't know. Just deal with it. Oh, yeah. No, I'll agree with that. Love the boy, but damn it when I love when he goes to bed. No, absolutely. Not because she's gone. Because now it's time for me to do stuff. Parent friends sharing a countdown to the end of summer holidays now. That makes me sick. No, like, it's important to have your own time. Absolutely. Now, how much of these guns shall I do? Just do the front of the barrels. You know, if I do these streams when she's in bed, like, I might start doing some. I'll be honest, I'm working on something that I can't show until it's done. And I'm doing that all during every day. Otherwise, I would do some sort of midday streams and that. I'm also being a little bit, that just, did anybody see that? That paint just walked off, didn't it? No, didn't get accepted for that, unfortunately. I wish. But something equally, very, very similar and very exciting. No, I applied, didn't get picked, which is sucks a little bit, but I fingers crossed that they'll be doing a season 2 and stuff like that, and I'll be able to get in there. Really excited. I mean, the idea of I'd heard some of the concepts were that you will have, you know, they'll give you a theme to paint, like, you know, you get a LAAT and you paint it up like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I love the idea of that. That's so up my street. Why is my paint not sticking to the ship? So, no, I definitely want to be a part of it. So I hope the first season goes really well for them. And I hope to be a part of season 2. What is going on? It's afraid of commitment. Yeah, look at it. It's peeling off like it's just Iron Breaker with a little bit of unicorn tears. Look at the way it's pooling weird as well. Look at it on the brush. Unicorn tears. I think I've done Water Plus Mush Metallics before, but it's just, let's just grab something that's like primed that will need some silver. Alright, well, I'm going to repaint this anyway because it will go black, but it's Black Widow. It's kind of going weird, but it's silver paint, you know, it's never going to get the best coverage. It's literally like, it's not even like it's washing under it. Paint under, I should have done that, but it was primed on top. I wanted to see if it was the primer, but well, it can't be the primer, it's the paint. Let's try, where else will we need silver? Unicorn blood, though, your paint will have an eternal life, but it'll be a half-life, a cursed life. It's kind of doing it here too. Like, I can't get any coverage on the, I'm kind of like messy. Alright. I don't know what to do about this. Okay. Try it without tears. Yeah, just maybe mix a little bit of water in. Let's, if not, I mean, I think I've got another, no, I haven't got another pot of Iron Breaker, but I've got other silvers. I'll try that. Not metallic. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to go through the greys. And, oh, it's time for more Did I bite that? I don't remember biting this, and I've just accused them of duct tape. Sticks anything, you're right. Just accused the missus of biting my hot cross bun. Sorry. You saw me bite it. I've got evidence, right? I'm on camera. You know, in my old shop, no security cameras up. And whenever I lost something, like a mod, like if I was doing models in my shop, or a particular tool or something, I would go through the security footage to find it. The host needs a slap. She wouldn't dare. She's not scary enough. It's a running joke that she's like, I'm scary. You know when like a mouse gets scary and just stands in the corner of its cage like, yeah, that's her. That's how scary she is. Right, we're getting a really good shake. You're on. I'll do it. I will actually do that. 100 points for a chair shot. 150 for a kendo stick. A slaps are bearable. A bites though. Yeah. Well, there was one time we were like play fighting, me and the missus, and she like. There's the thing when you play wrestle with a wrestler. There's two ways it can go. I can just beat her up, or I can hold back, right? And when I hold back, she'll get me into this god-awful position that the only way out of would be to throw her through a wall. But it's essentially an abdominal stretch, right? And what that does is leave my ribs perfectly stretched out and exposed. And she'll just smack me in the ribs over, not hard, but just over and over and over again until my ribs. Clipping it and sending it to the police. It's not an abuse when you're a professional, right? My little girl, like, obviously me and my little one play wrestle quite a bit as well. I throw her about and she'll throw me about. This was great. So she's a little bit of a fussy eater, right? So we make sure she has multivitamins to I think you've proven you're capable of throwing people through things. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. I'm not telling that story here. Yeah, what else? What was it? Oh, yeah, earlier. So, but we've run it. Well, we normally drop some like syrup into her juice, and she gets it that way because she's again fussy. I have a story for you. Oh God. Like we've run out of that stuff. We couldn't get any more today, so we just got like gummy sweets. I told her they were like super sweets that make her super strong. And I, was obviously like, she's then pushing me, and I'm like, whoa, no, you're so strong. But it'll wear out. You got to make sure you take another one tomorrow. And she pushed me in the chin, and I shot my head back so bad, so fast. I heard this like, and it genuinely wasn't right for about half an hour. I was genuinely wondering if I'd be able to do the stream because my neck was so stiff for probably about half an hour. Right, and has this dried on here? No, I can literally touch that off. I'm gonna try painting over it though. We wrestle and stuff, and me and my little one, and she's quite tough because of it. We play about quite a lot, and yesterday she got into a little bit of an altercation at school. The teacher told me it absolutely wasn't her, just somebody came up to her and hit her in the stomach, and she said it didn't hurt, it just hurt my feelings. And I know that it's the playing about with Daddy that kind of made it not hurt because of the way she told me about it. Had a pre-packed sandwich from Tesco today, BLT to be precise. Eat sandwich 1, lovely. Get halfway through sandwich 2, and an earwig crawls out of it. Crawls out! So it was in there sealed. Jesus. You ate it, of course. You don't want to waste protein, do you? Oh. I can literally touch that off. It's not a phrase I was prepared for. Oh, yeah. No, my stomach. That's gross. I did immediately remove all eaten sandwich. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Jay took pics of it. What, the vomit or the sandwich? And no, you don't have to snap Toddler's kneecaps. It was actually one of her friends. I think what happened is they were playing said zombies game, and one of them just got a little much. Didn't want to play exactly the way that my little girl wanted to play, or something like that, and just had a little bit of a temper. Oh, I've touched the bad. That makes it in with the good. The sandwich and the earwig. Ugh. I don't think I've ever had anything like that in a sandwich. Oh, very long time ago there was a pie shop. It was Lozzie Lou will know the exact one I mean, because not the newer one, the one that's always been there. Years ago, and we got, I think my sister got a cream horn, and she bit into it, and it was like, so obviously like a horn. Mr. Miggin's Pie Shop, yes, that's the one. It had basically like between two layers of cream was mould, and my dad kind of went back there and was like, he basically like, my dad just wanted his money back. He was like, this is bad. Like, I think he kind of went in with the attitude of, I'd like my money back and a new cake, please. Which I don't think is fair. You know, they were probably like 50p at the time anyway, so I don't think that's unfair. And they did. I think that's exactly what they gave him. And then about an hour later, a lady comes to the front of our shop where we're all still having lunch and stuff. Well, not an hour later, and they had just had 3 big, like, catering boxes of cakes. I expect it was probably end of the day stock or whatever, but just so many cakes. But I remember them saying, like, you have to eat them today because, you know, they're all fresh cream, they won't last till tomorrow. And we just ate so many cakes that day. It's probably the worst thing I've ever had in food. Oh, no! I had a... I'll tell you the cheese stories in a minute. But I once had a raw Big Mac. The meat was raw. And I had a friend at the time who worked in that McDonald's who wasn't at work that day. And I said, talk me through how to cook a burger. And I still don't know how a raw patty made it to a bun. I don't understand, because their process is, you know, really smooth and it's incredible. The other one was the time where we rang up a kebab house, ordered I think it was a doner wrap. Doner meat in a wrap with chips. With cheesy chips. What we got was a portion of cheesy chips each, and then each some cheesy chips in a wrap. And I'm like, who thought that was normal? Obviously, you know, the order through Just Eat or whatever got mixed up, but that's what we got. My other favourite was ordering from a place called Favourite Chicken, and you know, ordered some fried chicken and stuff like that. And then on the menu they just had, hold on, I'm going to cough. They just had cheese, 20p. And I was like, okay, fine. And I almost died that night, because in amongst our order was one square of wrapped up burger cheese in a box. And it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. I think the idea was, obviously they had somebody ordered often enough that wanted an extra piece of cheese to put on their chips or something like that. And I just happened to order it as well. But my God, was that funny. Scrolling back up. I had a cucumber beetle in one of my packs of frozen veg once. Ugh, that's pretty gross. That's pretty bad. Because they're full of mould. Yeah, you're right. Boy and I spar a bit every now and again as he takes karate. Very good. He used to do karate and kickboxing, so he knows how to take and throw a punch. Kid at school was being a bit of a dick towards him the other week, teasing and taking the ball he was playing with. He stands up for himself and the boy pushes him, to which Jay just drops him. Good lad. I am a big hippie. I don't appreciate, you know, violence, but I think you standing up for yourself in something like that. You know, it's like if you'd said he dropped him and then stomped him into the floor. Bit much, maybe. Had a raw McDouble quarter pounder. It was dark. Like as in dark as in depressing, or dark as in the meat was dark because it should be bright pink. Ugh, Rish doesn't even eat Favourite Chicken anymore. No, I went off. It was good, but the one across the road from my old shop, I'll plug them because they're great. Sheppy's Peri Peri, when I was there, the Peri Peri chicken wasn't great. The fried chicken I used to call fried gold. It was the only place I've ever gone just for chips. Oh, they were so good. It's just rare. Now I get a phone call inside. I'm super proud. I've got to tell him that there are better ways to handle that. Yeah. How bad is it now? Oh yeah, both. Okay. Really worried he'd hurt him. That's the thing. Remorse as well, right? That's the important bit. Bite the curb, bitch. Had a slug in a sandwich from a Czech service station. Nice. Couldn't see it was raw. No lighting in a car ride home. Yeah, no, I think Mum was in a car. I took a big bite. Just didn't feel right. Never been to Peri Peri. It's good. It's good that if it's still the same as it was, their chips are so crispy. and I actually miss them. Even here, so here where we live now, there's far more takeaways, far more, you know, options and choice, but I still haven't found fried chicken that matches that. It's perfectly cooked. It's juicy but crispy and well cooked. Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I used to get it for lunch far more than I should have. The peri-peri was hit and miss. Sometimes a little underdone for chicken. But and I think they got a lot of complaints about that, and you know, maybe they plucked it. But they no, they're fried chicken and chips. Beautiful. Yep. Cool. Where are we? Right, what else should be silver? Guess that looks like the wing mirrors, doesn't it? This is all a bit perfect, actually, isn't it? I love it when a crossover happens so well. We've got the guns. Oh, let's get it on camera, Emma. Got the guns. All right, the front guns don't really match. We've got the wing mirrors. Anything else? I guess we could do something black for the tyres. There's a back gun as well. Or the bum gun. Bum gun, as most X-Wing players will call it. I need to get a bit of a better painting stance here. White front guns for the headlights. Bang, you're on. Well done. That's perfect. Yeah, do the guns white. I could even do like the dots. What colour does a LAAT fire? It's red, right, out of the front guns. Well, that'd be annoying. But yes, white front guns. I was going to do them silver, so I'll do the base silver because that way they'll. Oh yeah, no, actually, I'll do it now. I've got the paint on the brush. Why not? I'll do the ball mount silver up to there, and then this helmet at the end can be oh, I got the bad paint again. Can be white. That'll stand out nice. What other colours on? There's little red dots on there as well, but I don't know how far we're going to go with them. I am well aware I called it a helmet. I'm not going to say anything else about it because the clip probably already exists, but it won't be as funny as you want it to be. Has anybody got the new X-Wing ships? The Rebels and the Scum ones came out today, didn't they? If I was actively playing X-Wing in real life right now, I probably would have got the Rebels. But need to crash. Thanks again. I'm happy to talk through ideas about streaming stage if you want at some point next week. Yeah, definitely. We'll do we'll do a I don't know, like a personal stream. Like I'll use this as my ability to call. You're picking the new ones up tomorrow. Cool. Thanks, Chris. Thank you for popping by as always. Thank you for keeping me on track. Yeah, Discord works out well. I've had one video call on Discord, but I use my phone. So yeah, we'll do something to do that. I'll fake present a show at you. Thanks very much, Chris. Love you. See you soon. Say hello to all the boys down that way if you do speak to them, obviously. And I was fairly on track. Left with the family. I only met them once, but they were very nice. I think I only met them once. These are fiddly, and I'm really not enjoying this silver paint. I think after the oils, we might have to do another layer. What doesn't help. I was going to say that's no way to talk about the misses. My legs are starting to go to sleep. That's the problem with this this chair. The annoying thing is, like, it doesn't let me be as efficient at painting as I could be because I have to, like, every now and again. I know you should get up like every half hour, every hour, or whatever. But no, I really need to stand for a second. Actually, shall I leave you on this? I'll tell you what. I'll give you the intermission camera because then you can look at some painted ships. Just for a second. I need something in that bottom bit there, don't I? Look at that. That's Obi-Wan's ETA and thing. Oh, it's an evil Falcon. I need to put some new ones on this. Oh, I don't know if that clicking was audible. I'm not sure I've got spine anymore. Oh, jeez. Is the hamster awake? No. I'm back. I'm coming back. I'm back. Here I come. Oh, there we go. How long have we been on? Hour and a half. That's impressive. Was it? Must be like, yeah, it's like 10:30. gonna eat the last. Let's just show this off one more time. There he is. Meow. 3 hours last night sitting at my desk building B1 battle droids. Oh, not the B1 battle droids. The fiddly little... Oh, horrible. I haven't done them yet. I've got butter in my moustache, haven't I?
Yeah.
I haven't done them yet. I probably won't. I won't play that faction, but... Just clear myself with a cat there, did you see? Just licked my finger to kind of stroke my moustache. No, I won't be playing those, but don't know what the next thing I'll get for Legion is, actually. Maybe Tauntauns. Not so hot on Lando. He doesn't really you've got to system down like a squad paint kind of thing. Oh, put the lighting balls in that. That won't crunch. Don't expect that when you eat a hot cross bun. That's wash. We don't want that. Silver paint's here, son. I'm going to have a little look who's in the chat. I'm not going to call out anybody. I mean, there's people I know are here. And then there's the weird bots. You're here. You're here. And you're here. And you're still here. And you're always here. Like the king of the lurk. You know who you are. Wobbling the table there. Skin Rules hides. I was on a channel the other day, I had like 40 something viewers. Painting, I believe. And I was just watching for a minute. And the guy had obviously like one of the mods because I got hi to so and so. And I was like, no, I'm gone. Glue the 2 parts of the head together whilst on the sprue. I've heard that's a good way. Then cut off and glue the body, legs and backpack. Then glue both arms together and leave separate for painting. Yeah, good idea. If anybody's tuning in just now and they don't know what First Game and Extra there is on about, that's what he does with his victims. It's not. Right, little dribble of water. God, I think it might be the paint. Right, anything else? Oh, back to the bum gun. Big silver bum gun. What's going on? Nice now. You laugh at me. Am I under my light? I am. I found only the lucky ones. Oh wait, what's the? No, there's nothing on the back, is there? I can give it like reversing lights though. That's no problem. So I was reading when I went to get this camera. I was reading reviews of similar cameras and things like that. Hold on, if I'm there, why don't I just adjust everything up way a little bit? There we go. I want a ringtone of bum gun, big silver bum gun. I'm guessing you're doing that in the Westminster Towers. Bum gun, big silver bum gun. Blue Bush, get on that. You work for me now, boy. I can't remember what I was on about. Chris, where'd you go? We need you. You're my only hope. It's a good little audience we go. I know there's at least a few people here who don't paint and have no interest in what I'm actually doing. I remember actually once when Lozzie Lou was helping me with some work in my shop, she kind of saw some models. She was like, so what do they actually do? And I don't think this gives you any kind of clue. Does the van have red rear lights for the rear gun? It does, but they're kind of there, and it's very square. I don't think these doors open. Are there turtles in here? No. So this model actually was worth an absolute fortune. It's literally going, it was a convention exclusive, and it was going for like 200 quid or $200. I picked it up for like £25 posted from the States while it was going for those prices. I just put a bid on it for like 50 quid and nobody else bid. And it's mine now. Now there's, you know, as all things in this game are, because they're collectible. It's not worth much, but that was too much. I've muted myself.
Have you muted yourself?
Pew, pew, pew. Cool. It's just there's so many like details that match up. Oh, green at the bottom. Got a green bumper. Oh, this changes everything. Guess I'm looking at it like I've got my finger stuck under it. That's really wedged. The end of my finger looked bright yellow there. I guess if I'm doing it like that, I mean I need to do this, so these need to be yellow, don't they? Oh god, painting yellow on top of the dark green. But like, I guess this bumper needs to be like down there somewhere. And then there's the line at the bottom that'll do the same. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave the hubcap thing, the spare wheel. And I'm going to make a little circle to go on there. Just at the front. And then the mouth. Oh, where am I going to put the mouth? The mouth might have to go on the sides like the traditional LAAT way of doing things, mightn't it? That's a detail that can be added later though. We're blocking in tonight. We don't want this brush anymore. I'm sat way back from the table. This is too comfortable. This is probably when I end up here. This is probably where I end up hurting my legs and hips. So this week actually, I've had a really bad hip from this chair, which it resulted in me yesterday pulling my back. It's all kind of okay today, but painting has been hurting. Yeah, but with the turtle style teeth instead. Yeah, that mouth going up the sides of the LAAT so it crosses. Because I like when I do my crossovers, I like it to still look like it exists in the, like it could still fly in the Star Wars universe. Like if you saw it, all right, it might have a logo on it that wouldn't make any sense, like the Jurassic Ark. But it should still look like it could exist. So I like the idea of crossing over the mouth of the other one. I painted my lips. I might have. That's my drink. Thirsty now. Thank you for the hot cross buns. They were great. Oh. My mum would describe that as soap suds down the plug hole. Is she here? But not here, obviously. It's lockdown. She wouldn't be here, would she? She's 3,000 miles away. You got chipped a tooth? Nope. Just going to put that there and worry about it later. Green bits. Where's the green bit? And just to please Skink, I'm going to do his bendy lid thing and terrify myself. Ready? Safety squints activated. Don't want anything getting past your safety squints. Is that green all the way underneath? Yeah, but I think that's just because it's a toy, isn't it? Does it come off? Watch me break my toy. Oh no, it's got little clips on it. Does it?
I put it on.
Oh yeah, you put it on earlier. Does it just... Oh! No, it's just a toy! Meow! Check it out! Oh my god, it's got guts underneath. It's got like drive shafts and exhausts. Look at that. I love that the windows are clear. There's like, do you know, I've never looked at it that close. There's a steering wheel. Don't know how we can. That needs always windows. That's on the inside. That's annoying. I mean, someone's been in there. And there's like a backboard. It really is a great design, isn't it? Look at it. It's in my loft now, but my little girl plays with the old classic one, as well as the blimp. It's actually the Turtle Blimp 2. I never got the Turtle Blimp 1. I think it was sold out. My parents tried to get it for me. Right, so let's bring you back into the frame. So we can put it there now, can't we? Like that. Look. That looks cool on stream, doesn't it? If anybody comes by and it's like, yeah, turtles. I did see actually apparently in the States in like Dollar Tree. If anybody out there wants to go to like Dollar Tree, if they're open, they're selling the Matchbox figure for like $1. So on the rare circumstance that somebody's there, grab me one, because I went to get one. I thought, I'll just grab one on eBay, and yeah, it was like £2, not too bad. But then it was like £4 to post it. Yeah, it is so cool. I do love my toys. Do you know what? Actually, I don't really collect many. I've got like my classics. I've got Rexy, and there's a pop vinyl back there. I think I own like 6 pop vinyls altogether between me and the missus. But I'm not a big collector of stuff like that. But stuff like this, yeah. Now what are you doing? I'm again massively impressed with my viewership for the night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, there are people here that have literally no interest in painting or gaming or any of this stuff. There are people that have made Twitch accounts purely to watch me. That's pretty cool. Like I said, if I hit that 50, I'm going to shoot off. But it's been a great laugh. Take care. Yeah, enjoy Twitch. See you later. First, hope your lad's all right now. And we will. I'm back of it again. Let's adjust the camera. Yeah, I'll speak to you soon. We're in the Discord now. We can all chat in there. Let me know if there's any pages or anything like that I should add. Pages probably isn't the word. I'm not with it. Do you know what? Actually, there's so much texture there. I'm not gonna go all over the bottom of that. I'm just gonna do, yeah, up to like the edge there. This is really mucky today. I think this might become a Twitch, like a stream paint job. Like, don't know how much of this I'll do off stream. I've the thing I've been painting, the secret thing. I'm dying to show it to people. Just can't. Would jeopardise a lot if I did. But once I get the all clear to show it to people, I'm so excited. I'll probably do an entire stream talking about it. Yeah, he's getting there slowly. Good. No, mate, sleep tight. I mean, you've got a kid, so you won't, but, sleep okay. I'm off camera again. It's because I'm hugging my belly doing these bits. I'm doing the T-Rex painting style. This brush is rubbish. I've been doing a lot of fine painting lately, so all my good brushes are dying. Just remember when we were talking about the who were the turtles, and who are our favourite turtles, and we had 3 of us pick 3 of them. Nobody picked Mikey. I know that one person out there was probably. I now know he's hiding in my viewership. It's probably like, I'll be Mikey, because I know his favourite was Mikey. There, see, I didn't think you'd remember. I've had a go on Twitch watching home recorded VHS tapes he bought from eBay. Wow. Lost nearly 2 hours of my evening. I can imagine I would have lost far more. That's incredible. Recorded. Is it like, I'm guessing it's that thing they've taped off the telly rather than, well, no, if he's not just going to be watching TV show, it could be, but like home videos, like from like charity shops and that, like, I guess that'd be a bit weird to broadcast you watching that kind of stuff, wouldn't it? Like people's home videos of kids in the paddling pool and stuff, but that could be a cool thing to find. Both. Oh, he does do both. I've just set up a wish list for new brushes. Yeah, so there is a wish list of things that I need for this. Brushes is definitely one of them. Birthday coming up. The chair is an absolute must because this hurts. Like, one of my friends, Rob, put to me that, like, I would like a new microphone. I'd like a new camera, like this camera. But he said, like, you can make do with these. This chair will actually make my streams worse because I'm in pain doing it. Which is a very good point. The other things I need, like, I do want to improve this camera. I was reading about it. So this camera is a quite nice one. It is a Logitech C922 off the top of my head. Now we can do the bumper. Do the front. We'll just do a little line down there. I'll send you a Gorbash cake in the mail. Not entirely sure what it'll be like when it gets to you. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, so this goes. It was. I think it retails now at about £95. I got it a lot cheaper than that. But when lockdown first sort of not started, when it kicked in, all these cameras were sold out, right? Because everybody was doing Zoom calls at home and stuff like that. And there was, I think it was the brand called Aukey, as in Aukey off the top of my head. They made a camera that retails at about £40. You can pick it up for about £30 now, and it was comparable to this. So I might look into grabbing one of those to replace this camera. But that comes after some. I did want a ring light, but after tonight with this camera, with this light being okay, and actually me moving away the other light that I was going to use to I mean, if you haven't been here before, if I turn this off, it makes a difference to me, but not to my light, my painting camera, no. So I think, yeah, brushes might be a newer one, like a soon one. There's a YouTube channel, Brutal Moose. You buy some charity shops and loads of cool ads, etc. You won't watch personal ones, I guess. They'll go on Twitch. It was 90s ITV shows and ads. Yeah, oh, that's cool. That's cool because you're going to watch stuff. Chair is very important. Posture, long-term health. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you can see, you can see roughly how if I like swing my chair, I'm so hunched forward, and that's natural for painters a bit. You paint quite upright. I'm quite impressed. Thing is, as well, where I've got all these cushions, I think I'm sliding forward as well. Do you know, I'm going to try and take them away. I'll show you. Right, so we got a chair, a little chair cushion. Right, so that's not doing too much. Yeet. We got another one of them. Let's yeet that away. And we got this, which I picked up. Oh, see, that's so hard. It's like sitting on a rock. But I mean, it's flat, right? So let's try it. If I pinch the nerves in the back of my thighs, we'll find out. Going to Twitch was 90s. Yeah, like TV shows and that from when you were a kid. Like adverts and that. A lot of the music from adverts gets in because when you watch like a TV show, you might watch it once a week, right? So you recognise the music. But that advert, if you sat and watched TV, with your family on a Saturday, you could hear that advert 10 times. Sings Hard as a Rock by AC/DC, yeah. Or weirdly, as you went, oh, it sings Hard as a Rock. Mine went, solid as a rock. Who is that? I can't remember the name of the singer. There we go. Oh, we've got the green outlets. That was going to be yellow, wasn't it? So we'll leave that. The green need touching. No, we need to try to yellow that bit, don't we? But yeah, really want to hit that 50 followers. So if you've got any friends who use Twitch but don't really care about what I'm doing, that's fine. Just get them to pop by. Ashford and Simpson, well done. I knew you'd know that. That's one of those answers when you hear it, you're like, is it? That doesn't really ring a bell. And then the more you think about it, you're like, yeah, no, it is. Yep, didn't cheat at all. Oh, well done. See, if I try to open up Chrome, it will just kill the computer. I can see the little light flashing on my Discord light, thingy. I daren't click it. I daren't click it. What's wrong with me? Right, let's see the back of these guns. This is thickened up, which is probably good. That bit. Losing the will to live, trying to get a PS5 today. Yeah. Notice Very do a whole stream of setups now. Really? Just looking at podcast mics. Oh. I was actually looking at the chairs. I think I might end up, if if by, in a week even maybe, if I don't hit that goal, who knows, I might do something on Very or Studio or something like that and pay it off. I don't really like doing credit for stuff like that, but I have a little bit, not a ton, I have a little bit of money coming soon, so it might be like lending myself the money for a month. My dad was used when we used the when we were in the shop and we would buy, stock from one retailer and then pay another, and it was like he was always like, well, you're using their money to pay each other. Like that's how you do it. If you can keep on top of it, then you're doing well. But yeah, the PS5s. I don't think I know anybody with one. See, I now see, like when I was talking earlier about how I see streamers not getting any painting done. You know why? Because this stuff moves fast, right? Sticking on the base coats. But you don't look good, do you? Like, if you tuned in here, you would be like, what a painter. You'd just be like, oh, it's a turtle thing. I think, like, they do this stuff off camera. A lot of them. And then do the finer highlighting bits. Bluebush doesn't. He does the whole thing. You know what it's time for? Let's see if we can hack into Jurassic Park, right? Access, main, security grid. Damn, that never works. Come to the beat and stay for the banter, yeah. Oh, last week I did an impromptu one. It got deep. Good lord, did it get deep? I think I spent half of the that was the wrong water. Half of it with the interlude camera on. No, it's good. It's a nice way to hang out with people. Mainly because I get to talk and you have to listen. Which is my favourite quality in a person, is their ability to listen to me talking. I think I need, if I'm going to be constantly bleached out on the face camera like that, because I'm like leaning under my light, maybe I need to put some kind of weird filter on it, like give me some cool colours or something. Thing is, because I can't paint on, like, a lot of streamers put their camera over here, so it's like a foot off to that way. I can't really do that. Just the way the table's set up, it would literally be in my way. So I have to have my light really high, otherwise the camera would be level with the light and just staring at the bulb, which means I have to sit with my head under my bulb. Yeah. So if I put the light down, I've got no room for my hands. I can nudge this forward with my head, though. Can we hear the computer, by the way? How's that going? Because I've got the noise gate on. But like I was saying to people the other day, I wanted to do some sort of atmospheric, not backing music, but sounds. Rain and dinosaur noises. But the noise gate that cancels out the sound of my computer whirring away also cancels out that. It thinks it's background noise. So you just get to listen to my dulcet tones until I decide to go away. I have no idea how long this one will be. These Wednesday ones have been roughly 3 hours, so we go up to midnight. But if people are still here and they want to hang out, I'll be here too. If everybody goes before then and you start bringing my viewer count average down, trust me, I'll be gone. For those that don't know the schedule, I'm here every Wednesday at 9 until roughly midnight for the Can't Sleep Must PaintCast. which is this one. And as time goes on, this will get more interactive and organised. Things like Patreons will tell me what I'm painting and stuff like that. And then we also do the impromptu streams, which are as impromptu as they tend to be 9 o'clock at the minute. Like I said, I will start doing daytime ones when I can spend more daytime on sort of casual paint, things I can show you basically. But best way to find out about those is to follow and then hit the little notification badge thing as well. Not that it'll always work, but hey Dre Dragonfang, how you doing? If you have VLC player installed, I do. Streamlabs should be able to pick up a playlist and loop it. You'll be able to hear it, but it'll be in the background for the viewers. But you might not need the VCL player. Thinking about it. If I just ran like, oh, you'd get adverts and whatever, wouldn't you? But if I just ran like YouTube videos in the background. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut the sound to the desktop to donate towards the chair. In my about section, there is a tip jar if you want to throw something that way. You really don't need to. My arse is not your problem. But obviously, anything is greatly appreciated. There's also, if you type ! links, you get all the links that don't work, and there should be other like bits and bobs in there as well. I think the only other sort of financial one is my Patreon, but obviously that's a monthly thing. Let's see if I can find. No, this is the video. No, that's got music. We don't want music because that's, you know. But there was a video I was watching the other day. What's the term for ambience? Let's see if I can find it. It was a 3-hour. I think that's the one. Now this should be muted to you. And there's no adverts. That could be a good volume. Let's try this. Let's just jump in a few minutes. About there. We come back here. And we'll open this up. It's not quite as loud as me, is it? Somebody's done the pink one. Well done. You can do Stream Dad if you like. We got some rain in the background there. We got some dinosaur noises. Oh shit, you alright, buddy? There we go. I mean, not right now. It sounds like he's got a headache. He won't be there. I shall be a bit quieter. So just... Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Can't Sleep Must PaintCast. Whisper edition. Oh, it's my beard on screen. Oh no! There's a bush attacking the turtle rat. Oh! Wait. Oh!
It's quite peevish.
It's a little bit peevish, isn't it? Wait, hold on, let me get this. We'll steer it like that. Ready? Clever girl. For the next one, I'm going to get the raptor. That's a bit of fun, wasn't it? Right, green bits now, I guess. Let's clean the brush again. I can send it direct. I was trying to back up. I was gone, wasn't I? Oh god, I've gone way up. Don't get a DMCA. No, I won't get a DMCA. This is just sound. This should be okay. I might actually even write to the maker of this and just be like, what do you want? Is it cool? Pretzel Rocks is a plugin people use too. Non-copyright music. I've found some non-copyrighted pages here and there, but they will all have adverts either end, which obviously don't sound great. I'll look that one up. Greetings. Send directly to the boss. Yeah, she's always there. because actually, to be honest, the tip jar takes so much. I am absolutely massively appreciative. Don't think this is me complaining in any way. But I got a tip the other day of £1 and I received 67p. Porkinsport, hiya bud! How you doing? We are we're turning a LAAT into a turtle wagon. How did you played something earlier? Marvel Champions, maybe? Is that what you played? If that was what you played, how did it go? Or if it was anything else, how did that go? Whisper Edition. Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Bluebush. Right, we need this rear bumper. I've got the camera higher up this week as well. Are we getting the rain sound, by the way? Is that kind of cool? Does it sound like I'm painting in the rain? I don't know where this line's going to go. Twitch, get enough from me chucking bits at people like a cheap strip club. I'll be your stripper. It's fine. I'll send a rect for your butts. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Marvel Champions, we won. But then that's a sad face. Is winning bad? I've never played the game. There are raptor sounds. It should also, this music, if there is sound there, it should drown out the computer. Let's just do, I think we're just going to do this panel green as well because, up into the camera, constantly moving. Which means that needs to come this way. There we go. Coins the term paint stripper. Whee! Look, I'm the Lord of the Crossover and the pun-isher and Rapunzel around here. You can do it in your own time. No idea. No idea what the face was. Oh, good. You won. Smiley face. Well done. Yeah. You could be the Rapunzel anywhere else, but here I'm the Punisher. Anybody hear the T-Rex? That working? You got the sound off, haven't you? Yeah. You can hear me. You get the live performance. Ugh, don't ugh me. Thing as well, we're getting the music strike. So on your dashboard it says you have like 0 strikes so far. So I'm like, well, I can get 1 then. I used to, so when anybody here, I don't think there'll be anybody here from it. When I used to help out with Triple X Wrestling in Coventry, we used to name a lot of our shows after WWE events. So we would have like literally like not WrestleMania. Apologize, so it would just be brushed off. Oh, stop it! And we would rely on getting takedowns from the WWE, from their legal department, because then we would actually use those as part of the advertising. And essentially with things like that, and it's the same as, you know, I get away with my alt arts and stuff like that, is when they say stop, you stop. That's it. As long as you stop and you don't continually prove, you know, take money out of their pockets. The way we used to do it with the I can't find my brush cleaner. It's because I didn't put it there, did I? Where's it gone? Is, you know, we were a little company that maybe on a very good day when we got a star in, we pulled 100 people in the crowd. WWE is obviously a multi-billion-dollar industry. There's no way people genuinely thought that they were getting us. We weren't taking any money out of their pockets. They were just protecting their legal rights. And that's cool. That's fine. This brush is disgusting. So yeah, as long as you comply, as long as you stop when they say stop. I do get, it's a sneaky bit, how many people are watching? On my TeePublic site, I get takedowns there sometimes on some of my Star Wars themed t-shirts. And again, you just don't dispute it. Don't put it back up. Just leave it. You know. That's fine. Making money off of somebody else's work. Well, not work. It's my work. Their intellectual property. And the other way around, if somebody used some of my art to make an alt art or a t-shirt or something, I'd be pissed. What's in the pot? This is the Masters Brush Cleaner. And preserver. It's it's all right. It kind of breaks. It's like a shampoo for your brush. It's all right. It's not the best I've used. I've heard that Instar, who make Water Plus and Pure White, their one, I've heard from a couple of people now that their brush cleaner is spectacular. So next time I order, I need, because apparently it pulls paint out of like you see, it's like how focus that's going to go right up here.
You've received a donation.
Oh, I received a donation. I don't know if I can. Oh wait, I can probably do a manual one. Let me see, because I know I can bring up. Lord, that's a lot of money. Pardon? I've got, what's this? Draw it out in pennies and make him dance for it. Well, thank you very much, Lozzie Lou. Thank you for the. I've broken my mouse. Thank you for the donation. If I can make, I'm going to need to find. Where's the new chair fund box? No, I don't need that. I need my alert box to come up. And then I have to hope. No, that's gone away now. I have to hope when I bring it up. Properties. I have to hope. But yes, I have to thank. You're very naughty as butt, thanks you. Yeah, I will have to dance for it. So we will send you a video of me dancing. I won't. That's not going to happen. You need to dance. I've come in here and buggered the painting flow. You have. It's fine. You, at the very least, you can have the you can have the GIF, right? I don't know. Can I type? I'm gonna do an abbreviated version. Ready? I don't know if it will actually tick the box, but we will. That's not a letter. Can we test that? Donation.
Kylie, we spared no expense.
I don't know what the T is, but thank you very much. I don't know what the T is. Do it, Jurassic. Now I need to somehow do that and do that. Thank you very much indeed. That's incredibly generous. Has it moved the box? No, that's a mount, not a mount. Is it? I didn't move the box, did it? But thanks very much. I'll update that at some point. The thing is, to do it, I have to end the fund and start it again. So we are closing in on the chair fund. Thank you so much. We will come see you as soon as we are allowed our social credits. We'll trade in some food credits for social credits and come see you when we're allowed. Right, we all blocked in. We got silver guns. Do it, Jurassic. What, like, should I get one of those T-Rex? That's going to be one of the fundraisers on here for one of those inflatable T-Rex suits. I want one so bad. Imagine. I'll do. That's it. So we'll get like the setup, the chair, the camera, the mic, some brushes. Once that, then we will raise it, and I will do a big charity stream where I paint. I don't know. I've got some Velociraptor models. We'll paint some Velociraptors dressed as a T-Rex, and then I can stick them to the suit, and they can attack me. I can be like, "Meh." That's not the noise a T-Rex makes. It makes a honk. Think about it. You think T-Rex from Jurassic Park goes honk? I've had one at work. I had one at what at work? What have I missed? Honk. Oh, the suit! The suits! Yes. Ah, I bet it's gone, isn't it? They are hilarious. Right, that's that painted. I know there was something I was just talking about. Silver bit. The gun! The gun. Let's see if there's any paint left here. No! That's not a metallics brush! Oh, Lord! Get off my brush! No, it's infected! Right, switch it. New chair fund becomes new paint fund. Brush fund. Disgusting. I can't believe I've done this. Oh, I think I saved it. I think it just blobbed on the end. Blobbed on the end. A clip brought to you by Can't Sleep Must PaintCast.
Alright, I didn't catch that one.
That's right. People can go back hours after I finished. Right, let's just do these bits silver, I think. Oh, no, the paint isn't sticking. It's not wet enough. Another clip brought to you. No. Oh, do you know what? Do you know how I know this paint isn't good? Can you see, like, I can move it. Oh, I think it might have worked now. I think it may have hydrated itself. Let's give up on that paint, right? Because it's been pissing me off all night. Let's get a new silver out. This is why I stopped using metallics as well. Rubbish. Maybe that one's just old and pants. Let's put my headpiece back in. Let's do some steel hands iron. No, iron hand steel. Hello, I'm Iron Hand Steve. Steel hand iron Steve, iron Steve, Steve, iron Steve. Oh, this feels more liquidy. Like paint. I'm going to put the lid back on with soap, I guess. Let's wipe it out with this little damp tissue. It's an ASMR channel now. Except for sounds you really don't want to hear. ASMR. Oh! Oh, heard a Dilophosaurus. Do 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 do. Shaky shake. There we go. Hey, that looks a bit better. Looks like paint. Little blob down there. It's a really similar colour as well. I saw a guy the other day, I think I was talking about this on a different stream, who had a camera on his face, camera on his brush hands, and then he had his palette over here, his wet palette, and he had that separate. There's a hair stuck to this. He had a separate thing for that, a separate camera for that, and I was like, that's impressive. I think like if you're mixing up paints, maybe he's one of those guys that like owns 9 paints and makes everything come out of it, and is just far too talented. Like showing you how to mix it. I know InStar Paints have their paint cheating thing with their pure colours. Like I've got the pure white, where they, you know, you don't have to buy all the colours. You just have, I can't remember if it's 7 or 9. I think it's 7 and then black and white. I don't know whether, I think we'll just ink into those bits. Do 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 do. Oh, again, it's like. And that's like, I've barely watered that down and it's not really going on. Should have been a dinosaur noise there. Kind of like this painting in the rain thing. I quite like the rain. I like the rain when I'm not in the rain. Like, I don't want to sit by a window and wistfully look out like an emo, but... Like an emo. There's a phrase I haven't used in a while. We're looking at the bum gun. Can't remember the tune for the bum gun song now. What kind of recording artist am I? It's not Can't Sleep Must Bum Around Here, is it? All I can think now is sex bomb, you love the bum gun, you're a bum gun. No? Alright, suit yourself. Right, we're looking turtly. Turtly, awesome, dude. Bit more here. Goes to the Westminster Bells. There we go. Bum gun. That's it. That's better. Tom Jones, eat your heart out. My mum gets irrationally annoyed by the very, like, existence of Tom Jones. I don't know why. She just finds him incredibly. She's like, oh, I'd turn the telly off. It's him again. She reckons he's had so much plastic surgery, if you look at the back of his head, it'll just have like a knot where it's all just been like... I reckon it'll be like, you know, the big bulldog clips that people put in their hair. I reckon it'll be one of them. Oh, for those that didn't see it earlier on, I'm going to show off my cool mouse mat. Check that out. How cool is that? Made by... Oh, I can't remember what she was called now. Critter... Pets Paradise Gifts. She's on Facebook. She made some Christmas ornaments of our pets and some pets for friends of ours and things like that. So if you need anything like that, she does little like laser cut things. Very nice. That was pretty cool. That was about like $5.50 posted, that mouse mat. My design, obviously. I can design mouse mats for you as well. I do digital art. Well, we're at it. Well, we're at it. I need to get the mouse back. While we're at it, let's do one of these. Bosh. Ignore the Discord link. We know that doesn't work. That's here. Right. That, I think, is all blocked in. Wing mirrors are those bits. Yeah, because they're going to be like... Yeah, they'll be done separately. Those bits. Can't really do that little front bit. Wing mirrors are there. I think it's all the colours. We've got to do, I mean, it hasn't got wheels. That would just be silly, wouldn't it? Yeah. That's at 2 hours 17. At 20 past 11 at night. Let's start playing with some oil paint. Let's get the palette put away. My entire left leg is numb. It's a bit like a sciatica, I guess. Oh, we've got 11 followers to find, and I'm an affiliate. I'm going to do I say a big old giveaway. I'm going to give away some cards and stuff when I hit there. I should probably announce that more openly. But hey, I'm not going to do it unless we hit the 50. And most of you that are from around here probably have all the cards anyway, but we'll come up with something else if you guys win. I actually set up the prize draws in Streamlabs today. I think it was in Streamlabs, Cloudbot, whatever. Where did I put my oil paint? Is over here. Charmander Slothington, could you use the old name there? Could you throw me a wet wipe, please? Prompt my friends into following. Yeah, they don't even need to watch. I mean, it'd be great. Wet wipes. Just then you just hand me one nicely after throwing the entire pack at me. Dealing with oil paints gets a bit muggy, messy. Whatever. That's the thing. Like, I know I have just under 750 followers on Instagram at the minute. That's my largest following, right, across social media. 10% of those just gave us a follow. That's it. Done. 75 done. Right. Imagine if like half followed. I'd probably be the biggest like X-Wing affiliated streamer, other than the guys that stream games like Gold Squadron, like the painting side of things. I don't know who the biggest painting streamer, like miniature painting streamer on Twitch would be. I'm going to look into that. Don't even know what the Twitch link is. If it's .tv, it's .tv. So this one is twitch.tv/Jurassic Ark. If they do it now, after the 9th of April, Jurassic Ark becomes Can't Sleep Must Paint, keeping it all on brand. But I'm going to do a big press release about that. So that's oil paint. Do you post on Insta when you are live? I normally, there it is, wonderful. I normally do it a little while before, like to hype up into it. I should do a story saying like I'm live now, shouldn't I? In actual fact, what I should probably do, what could be quite fun, is just grab my phone and do a selfie video of me like in the setup, being like, "Hey, we're live now," blah blah. That could be really fun. I'm going to do that each and every time because the thing is as well. Here's a little peek behind the curtain while I get these other bits ready. This is black oil paint. This is a big old jug of thinners. Artist White Spirit. I got it at the minute until I get the affiliate link, right? affiliate status. I've got to keep the views up. Yeah. So I don't want to do a video completely off the cuff when nobody's watching, right? I need to at least keep it above 3, right? I want to, like right now, I know this thing up here isn't accurate, but it's on 9, right? I get 11, 12, 7, 5, right? So I want to keep it up, yeah? So until I get that, but if I then start streaming and I get like 2 people watching, I don't care, I've already got the status. I don't think I can take it away again. And the big weekly ones will keep these kind of audiences anyway, right? So I don't want to just be like, hey, here's one at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and nobody watches. I want each one to be, so I want to be able to do impromptu ones and not care if anybody watches. But I've got to play the maths of it right now, right? And I can't bring my average down. Because then I've got to build it up again. And my average is great at the minute, right? So I kind of got to play that game. Once I've broken that affiliate part, then things get more and more fun. Then I can do 2-minute streams on, hey, I'm painting this guy's eyes, and somebody asked me how I paint eyes, bam, which I'm going to be recording an eyes video soon and putting it on YouTube. All these videos go up on YouTube, by the way. Links in links or links in my about section. I'm mixing the white spirit into the oil until it goes goopy. Fortunately, it's cheap oil paint, so it'll go white around the edges, but we'll solve that. So yeah, so I'm just playing the averages. I'm playing the maths at the minute. Like I've said from day one, you know, I'm talking about like finding out who the biggest miniature streamers are and becoming one. Yeah, that'd be great, right? But I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it for some fun. I'm doing it to hang out. I like showing off. I like talking. I like being the centre of attention. I've said it from day one. So that's why I'm doing it. But I'd like to make it so that there's a point to doing it, you know. So it's a bit more than just. So otherwise, I could just give somebody a ring on Discord, right, and just paint together, which I will probably do. Intend to get some like guest paint. Like, I'm definitely going to do like a link stream with Bluebush at some point. And we already played King of Crabs together on his stream the other day. That was very fun. It was only yesterday. Find that. Joined TikTok last week. Lots of paying. Really? Yeah. Do you know? I see clips come up on Facebook, and this takes ages to mix up, by the way. On Facebook and YouTube and that, of people doing. There's one guy that has like. How do I put it? Like, it's like a board, and he squirts paint on it, and then that goes into a drill, and the board spins and makes patterns. It's pretty fun. I don't think TikTok is for me. TikTok has a very much like Instagram and Facebook. Like, they want you, you know, you got to post all the time. But if you miss a day or so, no harm, no foul. For me, what I look at on TikTok is like it's content. You're always on. You're making short videos. Which, you know, I'm far too lazy for all that. But yeah, no, I wouldn't have expected to see so. I saw them on Instagram. They're so expensive. It'd be I didn't know how much they're selling for. I thought they were all done on the commission of the person that's say like messaging in or something, but clearly wrong there. Yeah, don't think TikTok's the one for me. I have enough trouble understanding Yeet. $15,000. What's his following like? Because like, if I were gonna so if I paint this for you, if it's the same guy, it's somebody doing the same sort of thing, right? If I paint this for you, like you supply the model or I buy the model, you paint for it, but I charge £15. Right, this one I'm doing now I think is like 18. That's insane. And art, right, so art is art. You pay what you think is fair for art, right? I'm not putting anybody else's prices down. There are other miniature painters that paint that charge for. So it's a white canvas with a pot of paint. I don't think I've seen him do a pot of paint. This guy's got like tubes of paint that he squirts on, but it could be a really, you know, could be the same sort of thing, right? Same concept. Art is art, yeah. But yeah, and lately I've seen there's a group I'm in on Facebook that the missus got me into called Unbelievable, and it's all the Huns that paint their houses grey and stuff like that, right? And a lot of them make gift packs of like sweets up, and they'll get like £5 to £10 worth of sweets and sell it for 20 quid because it's in a nice box. And everybody's like, oh, it's such a rip-off. And some of them, yeah. On the other hand, I'm like, that's profit. You buy it or you don't. And then I'll often see people who will make things, laser cut something, and they'll be like, there's only £5 worth of wood there, you're selling it for 30 quid. Yeah, it's art. It's art. How much did this paint cost me? Nothing.
The thing with the Huns is that you can actually see most of it's come from pound there.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
Yeah, and putting it in a box and making it. Yeah, some of them make too much profit. But, or try to, yeah. Right, now, here we get to the oils. Here's some teaching. Snook, this bit's for you because you refuse to watch the Twitch, right? Because you're so busy.
too cool.
And too cool for us, right? And you were asking me about doing like lining and stuff the other day. So this is oil paint. I've mixed up the oil with white spirit, artist white spirit. Now, it's nice and runny. I'm going to find I'm going to get this brush a bit finer. And I'm going to find a panel line. And I'm going to try and get it to the camera. It's bright yellow, so this should go well. Ready? Wha-bam! Did you see it run? That was a bit faint. It actually needs to be a little bit more concentrated. But it's so fine. And so viscous. You see it running into the panels? Needs to be a little bit stronger. So I always like to keep a little blob around and then just kind of mix it in. And you'll get stronger and weaker parts. And that's it. And the good thing with oils is, if you touch it somewhere, like you get a big blob, like you do with pin washing. I really still need my tissue for this, don't I? Well, fellow, enjoy the rest of the stream. Later, everyone. Later, Skink. Thank you very much for popping by. I will speak to you soon. I've got to get your shit back to you. To be perfectly honest, I still haven't finished Whistler. So same with my sewing and whatnot, though. It's about the time and the skill that goes into it, not just the raw materials, let alone the cost of the equipment too. Yeah. The thing is, like, the painting is slow, right? I'm slower on stream than I'm not, which was totally not the point of streaming, but you never know. It was like when I had the bike shop, right? The cost of some sort of tune-up repair to me was nothing. Pence, wear on a spanner, absolutely nothing. But I was working in that shop since I was 2 weeks old. I was working full-time in that. I owned that shop for 10 years. You're paying me to be able to do it that easily. Because you can't, right? And my tool might be 50 quid. It's about the expertise of people. And people, at the minute, really don't understand expertise or workmanship. And that's not me complaining. I'm cheap. Paying for the skill. Exactly that. Yeah. I'm cheap. I'm one of the cheapest. I've actually had... I wouldn't say I've had private messages, but I've had painters, when I put up my price lists, I've had other miniature painters saying, you're undervaluing yourself. Maybe I'm undervaluing myself, but I want the work. Right? And
So you run the risk of undervaluing their work.
That's the thing. I run the risk of undervaluing their work. Now, when I was a wrestler, I guess you can call it price fixing, right? But if you undervalue yourself as a wrestler, you put your body on the line for next to no money, why would I employ someone else when I can get you so cheap? Especially if you're good, right? So there was always a thing of like, make sure your price is okay. And there were a few people, thankfully one of them's probably not in the business anymore, who used to sell himself far too cheap. However, this is a much more crowded industry. And there is room for me to charge you £18 to do this, and for someone else to charge you 100. There's room for both of us. I don't price myself that cheap because I don't think I'm good. I think I'm reasonably good at what I do, right? But I price myself the way I price myself because that's what I would pay. And I have... Now, Twitch has actually taught me that I undervalue a lot of things that way. And when I watch people drop 20 subs, 50 subs, $500 worth of subs to get a prize draw for a badge or a pin to activate, I realise that I have a really warped value, like really warped idea of how money is spent. But I wouldn't pay... Do you know what? I would pay more than I charge for a piece of art. I absolutely would. We've paid quite a bit more. I've got a beautiful... Don't know where it's gone. Here she is. Teeth in the Darkness. I can't remember what we paid for this. This is my missus.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful piece of work, and we paid a decent amount for it. I paid quite a lot for some painted Spartans. I love this. I think actually Rainbow Cryptid, we bought you, I think it's different painter, no, same painter, different sculptor. We got you and Alice sitting on a mushroom, I think as a present. Didn't cost quite as much. I had to edit that. Have you ever told her the story about that? So she's sitting on a mushroom, and she's like, I think she's kind of knees together, kind of sat. She was naked under a skirt. So if you grab that statue, I painted that underwear on for you. Because not only was she naked, female body's nothing to be embarrassed about or anything, but it was clearly painted by a man who wanted that woman to look that way. And that was we didn't realise till we got it, and it was a little bit of an inappropriate gift. So yeah, I think I put blue and white striped pants on her.
Yeah, that is weird.
So the other thing with the oils is I should make a marker when I'm doing the oils so I can tell Snook to watch this back, can't I? You see that big old blob I got there? Later on I'll come back with just some oil on the brush and just clean these up. I'll just be able to push it around because you can reactivate the oil paint. Paid a lot for Marley's painting, worth every penny. That is lovely, yeah. No, I agree. You do get what you pay for. We've all of us chatting here, most of us have got tattoos, right? You get what you pay for. Yes, as soon as I saw that sculpture, I thought it reminded me of my Alice one. Couldn't remember who got that for me. Yes, that was us. She has blue pants. I think I remember hearing this before. Yeah, I gave her pants because she was indecent. That's the thing with miniatures a lot of the time. Like, again, female form, nothing to be embarrassed about. But, yeah, a lot of them are indecent is the word. It's the pose. It's the attitude of the model. There's nothing wrong with, like, a female bust. I've got one that I would consider borderline. It's a clearly not Conan the Barbarian figure. Stood, with his sword, and there are two naked women. I think they're naked. I think they may have pants on, like clambering around his feet, and it's a direct pose of a Conan comic cover. And yeah, you can say whatever you like about them. It's meant to be a little bit sexist. It's the art form of it, and I'm not going to paint them up where they're doing things to him. I'm going to paint them off. I might even put bras on them. But some figures, like that one, I would say is borderline. I can see why you would have a problem with it, and I would respect that. There are some figures that are just flat out like, look at the breasts on this woman. I'm like, it's not what miniature painting is to me. And I guess every artist can paint it a little bit different. Can't really see much because I'm getting under the wings now. But you can see how easy it is to do panel lining. What are those little bits on a LAAT? They're windows. We'll do them in a minute. I'll get some of my favourite reference materials out. She does look much better with pants on. She's very suggestive, yeah. You can tell the sculpture and the original painter, right? It was also just like, as a gift from us to you, and I think more particularly from Sloffington at the time, it's a little bit inappropriate to give a sexy model to your friend, in a way. Like, okay, well, do you know what? No, I'll take that back. It's not always inappropriate, but I think it's up to each relationship and up to each friendship and things like that. Especially, I think it was a joint present, and we hadn't been together long, and you're obviously an old, a long-standing friend of my missus, and that's a bit weird. If you're like, oh, I know you, my new boyfriend and me have sent you this picture of this model of a naked girl with her vagina showing on a mushroom. Bit weird. Oily. Absolutely beautiful. I've ever taken a sexy model, but I feel where you're coming from. Yeah. Panel lines. I'm just going to pause here because I get to do one of my favourite things when I'm painting Star Wars models and use a reference book. Is it in there or will it be in that one? I'm not going to get that one down. I can probably get this one. I love, when I'm painting, working from my reference books. I can look them up, I can type it in and find it in seconds. But I get to pull out. Now I've got a couple behind me, but that one there is the most recent version of this. But we'll pull out this one, and we will find the LAAT, and we'll find out what those little things are. I'm thinking they're windows. So LAAT. We'll find out what LAAT means as well, shall we? I adore these books, so I do, obviously a little bit of graphic art and stuff. If I ever am able to draw like this, like some people say, if I could play guitar like XYZ, I'd die a happy man. This is me as an artist. If I could draw like that. Republic Gunship, that might be what they call it in here. Republic Assault Ship, Assault Forces. Be around there somewhere. I think the LAAT. Oh no, LAAT-te Gunship. 82. I adore these books. The aim, I've almost got everyone made. LAAT-te Gunship. Well, low altitude assault transport. So that's the transport. So where's the? I want the troop version. Yeah, that one drops off the. Nope. Not in here. Yes. Oh, they're holes. So they're not even windows. How'd you paint a hole? It's going to be black. Fix this one. This one got the windows shut. Nope. Oh, yep. Nope. Nope. So it's a big old hole. We're going to do holes. We're going to do holes. Where's my paint? Oh, I've stuck my finger in the oil paint. That's why I've got a wet wipe. Remember me, singing Coco, for I will soon be gone. Remember me. Even if I'm far away, I'll hold you in my hand. How do you paint a hole? With blue paint, sir? Well done. Yes, you hide the hole. Can't have any of that indecency. Might offend my good Christian sensibilities. So with you, tonight we are apart. It's become that bit, isn't it? Like into the last half hour or so of the stream, where we just start to chill and sing. Apparently, what shall I sing? I need a good song. What was I listening to today? I haven't really listened to much music today. I listened to a little bit of Amy Lee with that. I think they're called Wakagi Band or Wakagi Band, the Japanese band I mentioned earlier. Yeah, they're going to need... Yeah, these oil paints aren't... So these are good for lines, but they're not so great for... how do I put it? Like bigger gaps like those windows. So I will... fill those in with some regular washes or something. No, that I'm with you. Yeah, no, I haven't really listened to much music today. It's unusual for me. I didn't even listen to... Oh, I just realised Sabaton did a live stream earlier, I believe. Probably on about now. That would have been cool. I'm competing with Sabaton. Oh, now the paint has gone a bit thick on this side. Let's see. We might have to assess the paint. Let's see how it goes. Yep, it's not flowing. The paint must flow. Maybe it's just thinned up. Maybe it's just got a bit hot. A little bit left in my pipette. I keep this pipette attached to the bottle of white spirit because It's not good for much else once it's been soaking up this much water. See that kind of film appearing on the top? I don't know if you can see it from there. I don't really want to lift it up. That ends up settling on my models sometimes, and it sucks. That's why I use it in smaller areas, so it doesn't really have a chance. Right, let's find some deeper bits. We didn't do there. There we go. The thing is, well, you can. It's quite therapeutic to watch that, isn't it? You can, because I don't want to go up here and like risking it. If I can just keep dropping it here, it's probably reached its limit now, but it will keep pushing along, which is quite cool. I learned this from what's his name? Something like Night Shift Scale Modelling. He calls himself Uncle Night Shift, and he's a scale modeler who does tanks and things on YouTube. He's very good, like super realistic stuff. Uses enamels and oils, and he's really good. I haven't caught up with his last couple of videos actually. Puts out about a video a week, maybe a little bit more, and he'll work through a project. You know, so by the end he does them in series. So he'll paint it a particular tank after a while or something. Cool dude. Just I think it's one of those guys that lockdown gave him like some he hit the algorithm during lockdown, you know. Oh yeah, the paint is really glooped up here. We're just gonna have to splodge it and fix it in post. We're just kind of splodging it on. Alas, I must away to sleep. We've got to run tomorrow. Good on you. I'm already not looking forward to, even with sleep. Enjoy the rest of your stream and painting. You too, Rainbow Cryptid. Thanks very much for popping by again. It's lovely to it is lovely to have the non-painters come by as well as the painters. So it's cool to hang out. We'll do it in real life as soon as we can. Thank you very much. Have a good night. I'm sure the missus will say, "Yep, there she is." You know, when I become world famous, I'm going to stop referring to you as the missus on it. It's not super professional, is it? Apart from anything, you won't be able to put up with me when I've got that much ego. Is the time? Wow, 11:45. Do appreciate the lurkers as well. I know there's at least a couple of people who've just got me on at the background. You could, that'd be a good stream, wouldn't it? I could be the background noise for your dog while you go to work. Who's your good boy? Is anybody's dog listen to it? Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy? You're a good boy. Somebody show that to their dogs and see what they do. Frankly, if your dog is awake at 13 minutes to midnight, I'm impressed. My legs have gone to sleep again, so I'm going to finish this line and then sit back for a second. I've still got my nopper. I'm eating far too many snacks tonight. I've had hot cross buns, energy drink, sugar-free, all these special. Really splodging it on with this one. I've got my camera phone. I'm not actually looking to the cats. Yeah. I said on the other day, my missus, the highlight of her day is when we we do the school run and there's a chance she might see a cat she can fuss. If you watch my friend Bluebush stream dad every now and again, he has two absolutely adorable cats, and he has a special cat cam for them. I say a cat cam, multiple cat cams around his house. Oh yeah, my bum's gone now. Right, have we 360'd this? Let's just get this bit here. We'll do the bottom panels and that in a sec, but we're gonna. I see one painter the other day on Twitch, whose version of the new chair fund was a heated cat bed. had a video of like a stream of a camera angle of his cat bed, like the normal non-heated cat bed. There was a dog in it. I was like, I'm not sure if I'm being ripped off or not. There, mucky, clear. Let's go like for the cats and I'll be back. I don't know if he's on. Is Blue Bush on? He said he had a headache earlier, so I don't imagine he is. I'm just checking it out on my phone. But yeah, go through his clips. But he's such a lovely guy anyway. I call him Stream Dad because he has kind of taught me how to do all of this stuff. Right, where's the stand gone? Stand? Where did I put the... Where'd it go all the way over there? Let's have a little sit back. It's getting there, it's getting there, it's getting there. Following now, good. Love a stream with a cat bone. This is great. It's great. Nori and Jovi, his cats. Great, grey, fluffy things that chase ping pong balls. I don't know what types of cats they are, but they're the same type, the same cat breed. Gonna have a Nopper. These are really similar to the ones I used to order myself when you and Sloffington used to go to Weatherspoons, and I used to order myself chocolate wafers for you to bring home. Might have started my obsession with these. Little one calls them chompers. Away from the camera. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I'm eating a wafer. 2 seconds. Thank you very much for the follow. MT7 Rider. I'm guessing it's not MT7. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciated. We are taking a small wafer break. I'm sorry, it's just very unprofessional. As I am painting this LAAT from the X-Wing Miniatures game to look like the Turtle Wagon. I'm eating a wafer because my bum's going numb, so I need to kind of sit back for a minute. Oh. What we got I can show off? Which turtle was the orange one? Michelangelo. Mikey. The youngest one. We're slowly, what are we, 10 away? 10 away from that follower going now on my PaintCast. That's the outfit. Oh, you had a Mikey one. I think I had a Raphael, but Leo was my favourite. What? Oh, okay, hold on. Mikey. Got Mikey. Got Leo. Kind of tucked in at the back. We got Donatello and a hare. And of course, the 5th turtle, Spider-Man. No. I felt a little bit dirty even joking about that. Raph. I haven't painted these guys yet, but I will. Gonna paint them up, make them a bit more cartoony, he says. But I mean, that sort of cartoony. Definitely need a black tablecloth here or something, don't I? Or a very dark green to fit the theme. That can't be too expensive. I'll get on eBay in a bit. Right. Where are we? Butt is a little bit less painful. Oh, I licked the brush. Now, normally with acrylic paint, that's absolutely fine, especially get that off screen. Especially Citadel paints. They don't taste bad at all, and they're actually kind of kid friendly, not edible, but you know. But no, there was paint thinner on that brush. Oh, that was gross. Really gross. Oh god, it's really mucky on that side now, isn't it? Oh, a bit more in there. Right. We'll do underneath. Wheel and camera. There we are. Let's bring that way a little bit. Square it up a little bit. That's gone a little bit too solid. It's in trouble with this, where it is basically white spirit, where it's alcohol. It's not alcohol, it's, you know, like thinners. You have to keep your eye on it, because it'll thicken up on you, even without a wet palette. I wonder if there are any scale modelers on Twitch as well. I'm sure there are. And say I'm being really slapdash about it, because one of the thing about oils as opposed to acrylic washes, it doesn't go back in and edit it later on. You can reactivate oil paint. I'm going to have to here because that's not running at all. I'm losing my what's the term? Capillary action. I do like this last part of the stream. We get to just chill a bit. Would go on a lot longer if my backside wasn't going numb. Roll on new chair. The new brushes. A camera. Possibly a microphone. Although for an inbuilt mic, this isn't too bad. Off to bed, thanks for the last miss, you guys. We miss you too. We will make endeavours to all meet up as soon as we can, obviously. Apart from anything, you've got a fussable cat. So it's hard to keep Slothington away from you. Have a good night's sleep. If you get any more dinosaur costumes in at work, let me know. Need to see you and get drunk. Thank you so much for checking in. And the other half, obviously. Follows are appreciated, as is the donation to the chair fund. Thank you so much. Something just fell over in this room. I'm going to say it's not my problem. We're getting there. I think we'll do underneath these wings. Start at the edges. That was probably a bit too splodgy. Don't think I've ever used this oil method on yellow. Works quite well, stands out nice, black on yellow. I do have, a lot of other coloured oil paints. I've used brown, I've used purple, and I had to paint a large pink YV666. Bosk's Houndstooth, also from X-Wing. It was a present for I believe 9-year-old girl who liked to play X-Wing with her dad. That was fun. I think she was 9 at the time. Doubting myself now. I mean, I was at her birthday party, kind of. It was an X-Wing tournament that she was at, and cake and sang to her and stuff. A cool way to spend your birthday if that's your thing. Yeah, as you can see, it's better in the smaller lines when it can concentrate. Oh, that's not worked at all. Good job this isn't a commission. Yeah, in these larger areas it's just splodge. In the finer lines and around edges. In actual fact, in a lot of scale modelling, it's used to make those big splodges. It's used as like weathering, like oil. It's literally oil deposits on like the edges of engines and things like that. Ooh. Oh, I forgot these bits. I should remind myself to dedicate this brush to oils though. Was it last week? Something like that. I painted with oils. Didn't remember which brush I used. Started to use it for regular painting, and they don't mix well. Who'd have thought that paint thinner and paint reacts badly? That's probably a little bit too much on that brush. That's going to need some serious cleaning up. It's cool. That's what it's for. That's why I use it. I'm really slapping it in now. Knowing I can go back is so liberating. The other nice thing that might happen with a new chair is that it won't creak and just sound like I'm farting my way through 3 hours of Twitch. That's my excuse, Governor, honest. Oh god, yeah, no, those details have really washed out with the paint, so I'm gonna just slap it in there. How much of that you can see. But I can. I think that's all the yellow bits done. Rather messily, but done nonetheless. Couple of lines left. So I'm going and neaten that up. But that is all of the yellow. That side looks pretty decent. Yay! Well, it's actually really faint at the front there as well. Like it didn't seem. Sometimes you'll find with these models where they've used a panel line like those to actually be, how do I put it, like a gap in the model where there's been two pieces are put together, and you'll put a wash in it and it's just like gone because it's just flown to the inside of the model. Here I think. I Can't really tell, but I think it is. Oh, right, what's time? It is gone midnight, and my backside is asleep. So I think we're going to call it a night. I'm going to put the stand. So, get a little bit of this going on. It's not looking too bad. Kind of like it. Going to focus? Not really. Oh well. Bit of an angle. Right. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I'm going to have a little quick look here because I think there are some people who insanely have been here from 9 o'clock until now, have not gone away, have watched the whole thing. Massively appreciated. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. It means the absolute world. I love doing this. I love having someone to talk to. I love performing and, you know, this whole kit and caboodle. I'm going to drop a couple of things in the chat. We're going to do links. And we're going to do the guy who sponsored this camera. And this camera's boom arm. His name is Bluebush. He is my stream dad. Go check him out. Whoa! Did I just break it? Did I just break it? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. You can find them in the About section below. Or you can find them by clicking the links. If you're watching on Twitch, that is. You can also find these videos uploaded to YouTube. I usually do them the next day, so this will be up the next day. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll try to get some links into the YouTube channel. Adjusting my YouTube channel is so much more awkward than on Twitch. Hey, you're still here. How's your headache? Where was that? Facebook, Facebook, Instagram. Follow me as Can't Sleep Must Paint on there. Very soon, this channel will become Can't Sleep Must Paint as well. Just to tie everything together. I'm on YouTube as Can't Sleep Must Paint. There is a Discord server, which is full of vanity and extra good. A Discord server, which the current link is wrong, but I should adjust it. So check that out, and it might take you to the right place. Join us on Discord, have a chat, post up some pictures of what you're painting, have a look at what I'm painting. I also have a Patreon, which is Can't Sleep Must Paint. There's exclusives in there, like there will be from the first, when the first sort of payment window opens, where I will start posting out people's or art cards. I'm going to stop leaning on the table because I'm jogging that. And also asking for ideas on the streams and any other little perks and bits and bobs, behind the scene things. We're going to need a clips section. Yeah, I'm going to need a dedicated clips section somewhere, aren't I? I might upload all those onto YouTube as well. Yeah, like I say, all of these are going to go onto YouTube. There may also be some how would I put it, pre-recorded content rather than this live stuff. I keep meaning to. People have been asking me how I paint eyes on miniatures. I haven't got any good examples here. Nobody here's got eyes. But something a bit like that maybe. It's not the best one because he's got the helmet over his eyes. I'm going to do a video on how I paint eyes. Oh, hold on, there's an old... God, I haven't shown this model off in ages. How are the eyes on it? No, he hasn't got any. It's the Dragonborn. Made all that myself. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on painting eyes. So, let's summarise all that. Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, Discord, YouTube. I have a tip jar as well if you're feeling generous. That will go towards the new chair fund. Think that's about it. And if you're on YouTube, find me on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, find me on YouTube. I still don't have anything to sign these off with. I need a catchphrase, because otherwise it's just awkward. Can't sleep. Must sleep now. I'm going to leave you with the end screen, which should hopefully have some miniatures on it this week. Thank you very much for tuning in. Love you all. Bye-bye. Shall I do that again with sound? Because that's perfect. When you gotta go, you gotta go. See ya.